Alrighty, and I think we're on the air.
Let's see if we are on the air.
Yes,
Mic
we
test one,
are
two, mic test
live.
one, two.
But
All right, so we're good. We're live. I just popped up YouTube.
I'm
Jay
looking now.
Latigo is here.
make sure you
Let's
mute it.
start off with the speed test from Verizon Fios.
Looking kind of slow to me.
Everything looks slow to you, man.
You sure
That's
everything's
what I'm
plugged
getting.
in?
Hey, do you hear the audio for everybody?
Yeah, on the YouTube side, I hear audio for everyone.
Okay.
That's all.
You
That's
know-
all fiber got, bro.
That's all fiber cut. That's what I'm telling you.
Man, that's not fiber. That's coax.
But no, it's fiber, bro. And I'm paying for a gig.
Mm-mm-mm.
There's
yo,
some
look,
shit
yo,
wrong.
Your upload is way higher than mine. I can tell you that.
Yeah, the
I wish
upload
I was
Bro,
getting
bro, look at that
88.
jitter. 1 millisecond jitter. You're gonna give me on that.
What's up, Jay? Jay Latigo in the house.
What up? What up?
Mr. Simple Mobile himself.
Oh shoot.
Oh man, I'm messing with you.
So let's see here.
That upload though, that's tanking.
Oh, it's dropping out. Oh, no.
No, it's getting slower.
Hey, yo, if it
Yeah.
slowed down any more, I could have beat you with a spectral speed test.
Oh shit.
Wow.
I would have had to go get my meter and plug it up and use it as my modem. I would have got like 48.
All right,
up.
so let me do mines. All right, share screen.
Keon speed test ain't no faster.
Oh
No,
shit.
this is on my phone. I'm not on my Wi-Fi.
I was referring to how long it took to get it going.
That's messed up.
Oh shit, bro.
Oh,
Looks
he
like
bought T-Mobile in the building with him. Oh shit.
oh shit.
T-Mobile in the house.
Ask Shay, T-Mobile about to beat your fiber connection.
Oh shit.
Ask Shay, you need to get closer to the router, bro. Your link speed is
But
too
I'm
low.
Stay right.
I'm
stay
2
right
feet
next
away
to
from
it.
the router.
That router's a piece of junk, man.
I know I gotta get some shit fixed. Now let me take a
Yo,
look.
that's crazy.
That's not bad. Now let me do a speed test. Let's see if there's a huge difference.
Do y'all want me to do a speed test on Spectrum or on T-Mobile?
Do it on T-Mobile.
Yeah, let's see it on T-Mobile.
Okay. Here, let me get it set up real quick.
It's like you show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Oh,
we're
God,
playing
no.
right. That's the game we're playing
No,
right now.
he's not ready.
Yo, why is yours lumpy like that?
It's on LTE, but just give it a minute.
Yo, your phone about to die. You need to go plug it in.
It's on LTE, but it's really on ultra
Look,
fast speed.
what did I tell you? iPhones are always ready to die. They're like Biggie Smalls.
And all right, so right after Jay Latigo, how you doing, Apple Watts?
We got Apple Watch in the house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hold on. He said, "What about AT&T C-band? It's not here in the DC area yet.
It got to exist first, Tesla.
That
Yeah.
is
This is
true.
mine.
It has to exist.
Is this any good or what?
That's pretty
No,
good.
that's good.
Yeah, it's good if you're on the homie tower.
Oh shoot.
What more can you ask for on the homie tower?
Hey, look, man. Some people need like 3 homie towers.
3 home. I need like 16 of them if I'm using Verizon.
All right, so here you go. Hey, when we were backstage for the live chat before we went live.
Oh, let's see the radio.
I'll give you a crappy DOCSIS test run.
Oh, so it just doesn't work. That's what you mean.
No.
That's just extremely delayed on here is what I'm noticing. I already ran it and it still ain't run on your screen.
Wow.
That's pretty bad, ain't it?
Look,
Is it going to Mars and back?
Show up yet? What's the results?
It said "fuck my life." That's what it said. Nah, here lately, bro. When I try to use the server closer to me, it crashes. It's weird. If I use any other server, it doesn't do that shit.
Dang.
I think I told you my server keeps disappearing. My local server, it just disappears randomly in the middle of the day, on the weekend, in the afternoon. The one I get my 5 and 6 millisecond pings off of, it just disappears when it feels like it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, there's something going on with speedtest.net on that record.
Well, your fast seems decent.
Yeah, I told you it's
Your fast
speedtest.net.
is good.
Oh yeah, fast is amazing.
I'm only supposed to get 200.
Guess who's going live?
Who's going live?
Me and 30.
Oh, that's good.
That's good. It's nice to have competition.
Competition. This is not a competition,
Hey,
man. This is just
look,
this is just
we are
people
all
hanging out.
together. We
just people
we
hanging
chilling.
out.
We chilling like villains.
I'm messing around.
All right, so no radio. When we were talking about having phones that are thin, so what about this? So Huawei
Hold
is
up.
introducing their foldable. Here you go. So Huawei is introducing their foldable. Now I remember the first gen. This is the second generation one. Let me know if you can see it.
Yeah, we
can see it.
Oh, this was actually the 3rd gen.
This
Yeah,
is the third
as
gen.
well.
third. Because the first gen
No,
wasn't
because
really out.
because this is number 2 because the first one was the Huawei Mate X.
No, there was one before
So
that.
this is the Huawei Mate X 2.
There was one that never really got put out there. There was a foldable for it. I think it was a testing only device. Yeah.
I mean
My thing with Huawei is they gotta have Google apps.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, because Huawei is banned from selling in the United States, this phone is never coming. If I want this phone, I'm gonna have to import it. And then wipe it clean and then sideload the Google apps on to whatever ROM that I put on it. So it's actually this phone is more have a headache than what it's worth.
Yeah, Keon, there was a X, then there was a X, then there was a XS, then there was a Mate X2. There's 3 different ones.
So there were 3 of them.
Yeah. The original was just a Mate X. So yeah, the original was 2019 was the original.
But here you go. So the specs of it, right? Let's see. From the Mate X2 predecessor outward fold 7.8-inch screen.
Next time we got to use ad blocker.
Yeah, they've also got a Mate X2 4G.
Oh yeah, they had a 4G and a 5G version.
Yeah, they got multiples of the foldable. Yeah, they ain't new to this. They true to this, Keon.
They're using
But
the
is
8.
it?
Yeah,
are
well,
they using
here you go. The
Samsung
Snapdragon
displays?
8, the 888 4G. Why did they do that?
Because they're Huawei. Why
That's
not?
stupid. Because here's the thing: the 888 could do 5G. So why would you do a 4G chipset from Qualcomm?
Because you want to have a cheaper version in a country like maybe India or somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they know? Don't you know that you sell high and then let the phone go low over time? We don't care about the other countries.
It only applies to America. Well, they can't even sell here, so why they gonna damn market to us?
Yep.
America. America. That's all I would say. America.
Where Chinese phone companies go to die. America.
Oh man.
Hey, I was a Huawei fan in the early days, though. I ain't go for it. I had a Huawei.
Yo.
I bought a Huawei in like 2016.
All right. So also, hey, look, if you feel free to recuse yourself from one of these stories that is gonna pop up, but what's this? Here you go. Fierce Wireless.
What?
This
Wait.
one up.
What? Black wireless? Huh?
No, no.
The
We're not talking
BBC.
about MVNOs.
The BBC.
Oh, girl, you nasty. All right, so Comcast plots multi-gig rollout in coming months.
Gig.
So DOCSIS 3.1 can do 1.2 gigs to customers across their entire network. I ain't seen that at all being on Comcast. I like to state that right now.
Yeah. I'm not getting DOCSIS on my Comcast.
And then you got DOCSIS 4.0 as a future upgrade for cable companies. And
Yeah,
then
man.
fixed wireless is mixed in also.
Do you actually think these cable companies like Spectrum, No Radio, Comcast are going to do fixed wireless?
No, but we did test it. Remember, I didn't. I personally tested
Oh, yeah.
it. And I think all they ended up doing was rolling that into the rest of the CBRS deployment. The knowledge we learned from that, I think they just took that and rolled it into mobile.
Now you know what? The rollout, these rollouts are going to be slow.
For what?
For the upgrading, going from 3.0 to 4.0.
No. Going from 3. Okay, remember
3.1.
You don't even need to go to 4.0 yet.
Right.
Yep.
So remember, 3.1 still supports up to 3 gig upload. They don't need to go straight to 4. They can incrementally move to it.
Okay, so let me ask this question. Then what is the holdup? Because I know that
the holdup is once again television channels in the upstream that will become future upstream.
Okay, but Comcast don't have any
That's not
restrictions
true.
right now.
Yes, they do. What are you talking about?
Well, okay.
Yes, they do.
What is restricting them right now from automatically just going?
They still have TV channels running in those frequencies. They have to get all their channels IP first.
They're taking their sweet time.
But you have a lot of factors. You don't just have flick switches. I'll give you an example. Say they would have said, we're going to do this in 6 months, right? They would literally knock off half their customer base out of TV service. They won by trying that. That's where the problem comes in. It ain't just the network. It's the equipment in the houses, too. It's a lot more to it than just flicking switches. It's not a technological limit. It is a business limit. You can't just say, fuck everybody's cable service. Oh, let's knock off the TV channels to get the upstream up. They can't do that. So think about it like this. Imagine if N41, right? Imagine if it was running as a FDD, right?
Yeah.
And the whole half of it was all TV channels.
No, I understand.
So that's where the problem comes in at.
You run into you're not able to use the rest.
Yeah. And you got to realize too, they're not broadcasting this from some central place. It's multiple networks all over the country. Hundreds of thousands of miles of network. It's not, it's not as simple as hitting a switch. It's a lot more to it. Now, it's coming gradually. It's coming gradually because as they continue to move people off, any neighborhoods that are already node 0, they can go straight to DOCSIS 4. I got neighborhoods now that go straight to DOCSIS 4 because they're already node 0. They can go straight on. There ain't no amps in it, no way. There's nothing splitting it but the programming. So all they got to do in these new neighborhoods is make sure no one installs legacy equipment.
Right.
So basically, these are like these brand new neighborhoods that are just new builds where people are moving in, apartments and things. They just don't give them old equipment to begin with. They can flick them in on day one. They ain't got to do nothing. Yeah, they ain't got to do nothing. Most apartments don't even have amps in them. The modern ones, the way we set them up, they don't even have amplifiers. They're just nodes.
Right.
Yeah. So
well, let me.
here
you go. I would like to say this: the level of hubris that's coming from cable companies, and I can understand, rightfully so. Comcast CEO likens fixed wireless to DSL. It's lower speeds.
But it's mainly because fixed wireless can't guarantee the speed.
That's true.
And they can't infinitely reuse their spectrum like we can. That's
right,
the
but
big
here's
difference.
the thing. Wait, call it DSL though? Like, I mean, come on, 3 megabits. Look, at most, like, let's say if you're close.
Let me ask you this: you say you have a tower, right? Even with M41 on it, if you sign up 600 people on that site, what kind of speeds they gonna get at their house? Home internet. They all at 9 p.m. at night. What speed they gonna get?
Oh, probably maybe at best 10 or 15.
DSL.
Yes.
That's all I'm saying. That's where that comes from. Then in rural America, it's fine. In rural America, it's fine. But if you sign them people up like now, they're screwed.
Yeah, that's going to get very interesting.
Which is why even your boy, old Edner, he said it. He said they're going to get it because it's faster today. And when it slows down, they're going to switch back to the faster option. That's what he said. He understands the game.
I understand. I understand totally.
So I would never say that fixed wireless is a bad thing. I'm saying if you put it in a metropolitan area, you're screwing yourself. So some of these networks are literally going to sacrifice. They're going to sacrifice themselves trying to put fixed wireless in the cities. They're going to literally sacrifice the whole network's performance by doing so.
Well, I mean, here's the thing: monetizing your network, regardless across the board, is the aim. I mean, it's cheaper, right? Because, like, here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go. This is a prime example right here from this article from Fierce Wireless, right? Mm-hmm. So let me pull it up.
Because on a live stream when Tyrone was on one of the live streams, he was talking about how Verizon and T-Mobile are gonna have to put down 3 times the more towers just to keep it afloat with that network speed.
Yep.
And AT&T doesn't want to do that because they don't want to spend 3 times more.
But hold on. But before you say that, remember AT&T is not in a position to be able to do that on a larger scale as their competitors right now either. Because here's the thing: if you now this is just my observation, right? You got Verizon and T-Mobile roughly together. Is going to average on mid-band somewhere close to 200 megahertz in just mid-band alone. We're not even counting what they got in holdings for low band and AWS and PCS, right? We're not even counting that. We're just talking about N77 and N41, right? Mm-hmm. Almost 200 average across the nation. But AT&T is literally doing 60 megahertz on DoD and 40 megahertz on C-band, which they're going to combine those together. But remember, combining them still don't give them an average higher than their competitor right now.
Yeah.
Why would you? Go ahead.
Does the Verizon home internet and the T-Mobile home internet, does it carrier aggregate the LTE network or does it only do 5G?
It hasn't. I haven't seen anybody report that it's doing it yet. But
I know the T-Mobile does. It'll aggregate LTE bands.
Mm-hmm. It's aggregating the LTE with the 5G, like the phones are doing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, my brother is aggregates band 2 and 41. and if it drops 41, it just grabs 70, but it keeps it. I actually got a diagram I'd like to show you before we move forward past the internet thing.
Okay.
And we can go to the next subject.
All right. Well, go ahead and present, and then I'll come back to this one.
Maybe I think this might give you a better understanding. Maybe, and it might not. All right. Can we see this clearly, guys?
Yes.
You see my mouse?
Yeah, I see it.
So you see the stages in this. So this area right here, you see below 85 megahertz.
Yeah.
Even the newest stuff is mostly not splitting the upstream at 85. Most of it is splitting it at 42. That means this little bitty pink slice is currently carrying all the upstream. Okay.
Right.
As they begin to upgrade, that upstream will move all the way over through this whole video block. Just the space between here and here, just that space, that's 3 gigabit upload.
Right.
So you see here, as they move forward, they're going to try to support old equipment and new at the same time as upgrading to 4. So if you look, you'll see where it says FDX. This is the new full duplex upstream. Still supports 3 gig upload. But on top of that, this is 3.1. Okay. This was 4.0. They can run it. They can run all these things together at the same time. So your old modems are still going to latch onto this. Your DOCSIS 3.1s will latch onto this. The problem is this video where it says video quam. This is the reason we can't just up the speed, because we can't turn off the video. This literally has to disappear. That means any cable box anywhere in the network that doesn't support IP has to be gone first. So you see
that's going to be a logistical nightmare.
There's millions. What I'm saying is that instead of trying to do it all at once, we're gradually doing it over years. We're already down to almost everybody having new equipment. The next big stage is when the government protection falls off, and then the boxes get to go instantly, whatever's left. We want to minimize how many people we have in that last category. That last day we go, hey, no choice, take it out. Get the new box. We want to minimize that, so we're gradually moving people up to new equipment. So just keep this in mind when you think about why isn't the speed enough. It's because we're still stuck here. This is why. Until this is gone, this can't improve. The upload can't get any better. And this is currently unused spectrum up here. We just got it sitting there ready to go. So what you're going
to your cable modems currently right now can access it.
Yes, the 3.1 modems can already use any of the 3.1 technology. So 3.1 itself already supports 10 gig down, 3 gig up. So we don't need DOCSIS 4 to do symmetrical. We only need DOCSIS 4 to do symmetrical 10. Well, the other companies ain't even offering symmetrical 10 to residential. So why would we jump to that now and make it even harder on ourselves when we can gradually move there?
No, I understand that.
See what I'm saying? So our first step is symmetrical gig, not symmetrical 10 gig. That's the whole argument that everybody has to understand. So when everybody's talking about DOCSIS 4, you have to realize DOCSIS 3 hasn't been fully utilized yet. It's already deployed. It's just not utilized because of the cable channels. As soon as literally day one, when they turn the cable channels off, that's just open free range for them to up the upload.
Here's the question though. How far away are we from this? Like, just
some neighborhoods are already there because they have no legacy equipment in the first place.
So what I'm getting at is this is, so as the cable, whatever's on that cable run, if everybody's off the video services, then you could offer max 3.1 to them automatically.
Wouldn't say auto, but yes, it'll be smooth. The average neighborhood could be done in a couple days. The upgrade process. But
everybody on that single run would have to be off of the video services.
Off the old school.
The old video services.
As long as they have the new boxes, they're already IP capable. The new boxes do both. That's why they call them a hybrid box. The World Box that's why they call it World Box. It can run IP or QAM TV channels. It can do either. So if you got the new World Box, the box that doesn't have a clock, it's ready. It don't need nothing. It's the old people that got the old Cisco's and Motorola's and DTAs. Those boxes got to go. As usual, old people are holding the rest of us back.
It's so sad, but it's true.
It's the truth. It's always the old people. They're holding out with their old box with the clock on it, and they're holding up the game.
So sad, but it's true.
And we can't just dump all them because they're the only people paying for TV in the first place.
Well, it's going to be interesting. Look, you know, it's funny that all the equipment is already in place. You just got to turn off these legacy stuff.
That's
and
why
it's automatically going to kick you. It's going to bring you right back into competition with fiber.
Yeah. So the main thing for me is just like, to me, for as far as the company goes, I would think that it would be in their best interest that if somebody's about to move or relocate or anything like that, do your best to get their old equipment off their account. Like that's when the time you go, hey, it's time to upgrade. Go ahead and get them off.
Right.
That's one less person you got to deal with when that time
comes. But wouldn't that mean that you would have to have a technician to go to every single customer if they don't voluntarily come in and upgrade their equipment?
To a certain extent. But most of them, they're going to get mailed equipment anyway. They're already doing that. Most of these people that upgrade, they mail them the equipment. Yeah, the people that get talked into upgrading to the new stuff, they just mail it out. And if they're lucky enough to get it hooked up on their own, they're great. If they don't, then we send a tech. And apparently it has a 70% success rate. So they're not going to stop doing that. They're not going to stop mailing stuff.
Right.
So it's coming.
Cable still got some fighter left in them.
Yeah, we just got to, like I said, that's the downside about mergers, man. Mergers make everything funny.
You know what? That brought me that I saw that article earlier this week where it was like the CEO of Charter was like, don't get your wires crossed, son. We still got some legs in this game, Slim.
And it ain't over yet.
It ain't over yet, bro.
Like I say,
still good.
Yeah. As soon as we hit symmetrical gig, that's when that's gonna be our first punch. That symmetrical gig is gonna be the first punch, and then they can work their way up to all the other tiers. Which I would wager the majority of even the AT&T customers, I bet the majority has gig or less. So I doubt everybody and their mama signed up for the 5 gig.
Yeah, man. It's these old people, man. They're running the country and they're running the whole.
Fogies.
Yep. What you mean you need more speed? I think the internet's fast enough. Says the old guy whose computer takes 5 minutes to start up.
He's still running a Pentium. It's a Pentium 2. He's still running a Pentium.
No, worse. He's got a Celeron.
Oh God. But yeah, hey, Ash, is Ash still with us?
I think he dropped out for a minute.
I think he dropped out. But I wanted to bring this up to Ash because me and him have been going back and forth about T-Mobile raising their prices or not raising their prices. And I told him, I said, basically what they're going to end up doing is upselling. Looks like this article said on Fierce Wireless is they're going to upsell their customers to Magenta Max. And remember, like, you know how AT&T and Verizon for the last week and a half have been sneaking to raise their rates, but T-Mobile doesn't have to because their fixed wireless is their way of raising rates because it's just another revenue stream. I think Magenta Max is just another level of revenue stream for T-Mobile now.
That's why I told you they already got more than what them fees the other two added on out of their home internet product.
Right.
I've been hearing a rumor. If you guys would like to hear it, I've been hearing some rumbles that they're coming out with another T-Mobile plan in the coming future. I think it's literally going to be called like something along the lines of like it's like Magenta, but it's like Magenta Ultra.
Well, like, I mean, it that see that here's the thing. That's how you upsell your customers up to instead of raising rates.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So the thing is you got to for somebody to want to upgrade, they have to want to upgrade, right? They got to want to see something different and go, you know what, that might work. Let me go after this and be willing to destroy their plan to want to go up to it.
I think they're fine just the way they are. I don't think they need
I
a
mean,
fucking
but
Ultra.
what feature could they possibly add to that plan?
I have no clue.
I mean, the only thing I could think of is whenever they decide to go network slicing,
I don't know, dog.
because they're gonna. Here's the thing: of course, they're gonna deprecate everything under it so they can get you to move up. They're gonna give you the bare essentials on any of their plans, except for maybe if let's say Cave is right. Let's say they got the Magenta Ultra, the Magenta Max, and regular Magenta. So there you go, 3 right there by itself, and then you got essentials and essentials basic.
Okay, you got a lot of background noise, bro.
No, you good.
Sorry, I'm driving, so I'm picking up the groceries. I'll mute myself if you guys want me to.
Yeah, just chime in when you need to.
Yep.
But yeah, you if they decide to want to upsell, they can upsell and monetize what they already have.
Yeah. I just don't know what that plan would have that would people would want to get it.
I don't know.
You gotta realize the average consumer don't even understand network slicing. So how do you sell it to the average consumer? That's why I say
It's gonna have to be something along the lines of more access to something that people would prefer to have.
How much more money is it? Is it worth it?
You know what? I mean, I've made a speculation on this myself, which is it would probably end up being like unlimited hotspot. It don't have to be much. You got to just say unlimited hotspot and then watch people run towards you.
But wouldn't that cannibalize the home internet product?
If you cap it at like 3 to 5 megs,
then that loses the value once again. That's why I was saying I don't know that. I don't know, man.
Well, if you're going to upgrade the customer.
What I'm saying is a person would have to be dumb to take the plan. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, call me dumb because I would do it. I don't have their home internet.
But what would it change for you? What would it allow you to do now you can't already do? Because I have run hotspots ragged, and even on the mobile, I can't use it.
Like when I'm driving around and I just want here's the thing. I have used more than T-Mobile's allotted data for 40 gigs. And like you have done it also, and only they don't really throttle you, right?
I have it on hotspot.
I've done it on hotspot.
Yeah, I've never needed that much on mobile.
I've done it on the hotspot
without trying.
Yeah, without trying. Like
the heck is you doing watching 8K VR porn, dude?
No, man. No, so what I did was
that's 40 hours of Netflix, 40 gigs, 40 hours of Netflix. Okay.
I burned straight through it, and it did not throttle it unless it was in highly congested areas.
But you would have to like purposely pull your tablet out instead, but you got a phone. It's kind of like a tablet already.
No, I think I used one of my phones and I turned it on.
Okay. I've been doing that too. It still can't burn through my device. Tried.
I understand.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't think the average person, unless they're trying, just like I told, it's like me and Brandon, we broke down our data usage, right?
Yeah.
I looked at mine, bro. I used more than half of my data doing speed tests. So I'm using 150 gigs, but half of it was all speed tests. The average person.
No, you know where I burn my data at? Okay, so I have a device in my car that lets me do makeshift version of autopilot for my vehicle. And I was uploading the data live constantly back to the company. And I was doing it via hotspot. And that's how I was burning my hotspot.
Like I said, I think it's gonna have to be a dummy to buy the plan. You're gonna, you're a nerd, you're different. The average consumer don't fall in your box.
But here's the
That's why I
thing.
said I think another plan for them would just be convoluted and probably wasteful.
But here's the thing. What's the purpose of Magenta Max then?
The only reason why I ever got Magenta Max was so I could have the unthrottled video. That was it. It wasn't so I could download multiple gig files. It wasn't for any of that. I was already doing that without it.
That's true.
So what I'm saying is I got enough out of even the regular Magenta to run it as much hotspot as I actually needed. And then when I go check the usage, I'm like, damn, I didn't use it anywhere near what I thought I would. Now, if I was hotspotting and running speed test nonstop, different story.
True. Brandon Ash, come on
So
down.
those speed tests that I just did was from Verizon, but I'm gonna be
Yeah.
back real quick.
Yeah, I saw it.
But those uploads are amazing.
I guaranteed it. I saw it.
Yo, all-seeing eye. What's up, man? Illuminati, where you at, man?
Who? Not me.
Brandon.
Oh, you talking about Brandon?
You got that all-seeing eye.
Man, he was Comcast, bro.
That's the Time Warner symbol.
Yeah, that is the Time Warner thing.
He's blaspheming his own cable company.
Oh, let's see. What else happened this week?
We could talk about the what was that? That coax. The IoT. That one was a little vague.
Brandon said, "Give him 30 minutes."
The stream may be already over.
Okay, so this is a prime one for our good buddy Cave here.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
I know what the next IoT needs to be, Cave.
What?
Connected gloves in boxing.
Oh, so you can give him them hands?
So you can see so you can see how hard each punch was.
Oh, ooh.
Ooh. You can see what PSI the punch was when he hit the other guy.
And he hit him with 100 pounds of pressure.
See, there you
No
go.
wonder he knocked him out.
That's a connected device. You can figure out how to make it work.
Now, let me ask you a question. Where do you put the battery at?
In the glove. What you mean? It'll be in the hand, though. It'll be inside the hand, so it can't be in the fist.
Oh, I was gonna say it could be in the fist and knock him
You
out
put
that
it
way.
you put it in the fist. That's cheating. That's loaded gloves.
Knock him out with that.
You know what? It depends on how much data can you get from like a watch size battery.
Oh, it can be
like
bigger.
how much?
It'll be bigger than a watch, bro. The battery in the watch is way tiny. You could probably fit 1,000 milliamp battery in the hand easily. These watches, I think the Samsung watch has a 400 milliamp hour battery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you wear something around the wrist and then have it plugged into the gloves.
Oh, we don't want cables. Put it in the band of the glove. Those gloves are pretty big. The MMA glove, you don't want to be hard to figure out.
That's true.
That'll be the one hard to figure out.
So like a 500 milliamp.
It would have to be some type of elastic for it to work too.
or a very powerful AA.
You're like, damn, he just got hit with 2,000 PSI. Damn,
man. Look, when you end up knocking them out, you be like, oh man. So I guess you know that somebody's gonna take all those knockout averages and say, yo, if he could generate just enough much more punch, he might be able to knock him out. And then bam, 100 pounds of pressure.
Look,
that's a sweet spot.
Look, you can add a sensor on the boxer so you can see how far he is from falling, like a video game. It'll be 2 bars at the top to show how much he's got left. Finish him.
Oh my God, that was so stupid.
Finish him.
He'd be like, all right, time to key all the keys in. A, B, A, B, C, B, X, Y, up and down. Finish him.
No, it'll be Grand Theft Auto codes.
Oh God.
R1, R2, R3. Up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right, up, down, left, right.
out, yo,
AB, AB, AB.
that
XY,
would
XY.
be interactive boxing on a both MMA. I see that coming to MMA before it comes to boxing. I see MMA doing it before boxing. I really do.
I kind of do. Too,
Yo,
actually.
especially like look, think about it. Wearables. Look, you wear a watch, but the wearables have batteries and stuff in it also. So like the trunks. So like how you could it could sense vibrations. So yeah, when somebody takes a body shot,
Yep. You'd be like, damn, he just got socked, son.
yo, he hit, man, that kidney shot. We know it hurt. That was at least 50 pounds of pressure right there.
Or maybe like
Because they
200 with the
technically,
jaw.
because you see what they do in baseball, man. They clock everything in baseball,
Yep.
yo. I mean, like, yo, and that's just from them using the cameras.
Yep. Radar.
That's from cameras and radar. Like, yo,
Yep.
how fast was the pitch? They show you the path of the pitch.
Yep. Put some lidar technology in there. We can see how fast the punch was moving before it hit his face.
Yo, Internet of Things, man. wearable Internet of Things.
That's a wearable ass whooping.
Can we really figure out how many pounds of pressure does it take to really knock you out?
Oh, I got it, y'all. They can put cameras on all the football players, bro.
They technically could.
Yes, bro. And have all the players, have the players wired up with their helmets and stuff. You can see all the action.
Yo, that's you know what? That's a new monetizing source right there, man.
You gotta pay extra.
Everybody else is watching regular TV. Here you are,
you're in
you know
VR.
they would, because they cut out the audio when they're in the huddle, right? But then when you come up to the line, you get the football, you get the, not the football camera, but you get the quarterback's view, right?
Yep.
And then you could be like, yo, I saw, like, you literally see that sack getting ready to happen.
Yo, there's actually
a
movie. I think it was The Sixth Day. Have you guys seen The Sixth Day?
No, I haven't seen it.
The opening scenes of that movie is a football game, and it's like got like interactive stuff going on in the game, if I remember correctly. The 6 days with Arnold Schwarzenegger, wherever he gets cloned.
Yes, I actually seen that movie. Yes, I've seen that.
Something along those lines, man. Go ahead and give all the players damn implants.
Man, you wouldn't have to put it in their body. You could put it inside the helmet.
If you dedicate it.
You could put that in the helmet,
Look,
man.
All they gotta do is tell them they give them. What if the helmet gets knocked off?
Man, who's gonna opt for that?
Hey, you tell them an extra $4 million on your contract, and then it's pay only, so you got to pay to get into that view.
That's what I call that's immersive. That's look, and then you know what's gonna happen? Somebody's gonna hack it and show him in the shower. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Look, we're gonna just go ahead and call it what it is. Somebody's gonna be like, yo, the football players got cameras in them, hurry up and hack them.
Yo, wait till them sex tapes come out.
Oh Lord.
Oh God.
That's all we need. That's all we need.
Well, we know how it's gonna happen. It's always an iCloud hack. Oh,
yep.
It ain't. You ain't never heard Google Cloud hack.
Never.
You ain't never heard it.
Yeah, look, and I don't think we will, because Google's always evolving theirs, man. Well, hey, look, hey, K, let me ask you a question, man. If you had money right now, who would you choose as your streaming service? YouTube TV, Sling TV, Hulu plus Live TV? Is he still on mute? I think he's still on mute.
Sorry. I ran into my old classmate while picking up groceries. What's that?
Okay, so who would you choose for your best streaming service if you had money right now and you were going to choose something on the go, you went grocery shopping or whatever, YouTube TV, which I'm a component of, Sling TV, which you got Dish and their cellular service getting ready to come, like, show up, or Hulu plus Live TV?
Probably YouTube TV because Sling, you only you have to pay for 5 channels. You have to pay like $10, so that's not good. Hulu is just straight up expensive, and I just feel like YouTube TV is just more polished. I guess that's
You feel like
better way
YouTube TV is more polished?
polished than I think better than Hulu, and Sling it's straight up bad. So
Well, they did YouTube TV said that in their article, this article from Tech Hive said that YouTube TV is the best overall. The pros and cons for it is pros, solid mix of channels for the money, included DVR with no storage limits and easy to understand app design. The cons is ad riddled on demand videos. So like when you do your cloud DVR, the ads are still there. And some channels are not supported for 60 frames per second. And then Hulu TV is a runner-up with an on-demand library that's much bigger. You get Disney Plus and ESPN Plus included.
I mean, I don't really watch Disney movies though. Like I would watch maybe ESPN, but I wouldn't watch. I wouldn't watch Disney. I'm just not a big Disney guy anymore. I might watch an old like Toy Story, maybe like Pixar or something like.
You don't get nostalgic and start watching the old stuff.
Me neither.
Oh, I do.
Not Disney anyway.
Look, I'll just say something. I literally will fire up Disney Plus, and I went back and watched both movies for National Treasure.
I was watching them without Disney. So
honestly, if I had money, I would probably do Xfinity. I like Xfinity. It has all the channels. You don't have to worry about it not being supported. But if I had money, to me, because of how rare it is in my area, if you have Xfinity in my area, that means you got a little bit of money. Not rich, but you got a bit of money. No. So if I had to if I were somewhat rich, but yeah, I'd get Xfinity. But if I had to choose between those three, YouTube TV, if I had to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, direct TV stream is lacking behind even YouTube TV, and you would think that would be different. Direct TV stream.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say before the AT&T merger, I probably would have gone with direct TV. But
I mean, you're paying more. Now here's the thing. I mean, you're going to be guaranteed more channels, but they said like a powerful grid guide. DVR has no ad skipping restrictions, so you can skip ads on DirecTV, but they limit the DVR recording space compared to YouTube TV, where you get unlimited DVR.
I don't think you need like a terabyte of full of shows. Like that just means you need to freaking watch your shows and clear some stuff up.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Until the cable companies or the cable providers or different ones finally decide to give us everything. The problem is you use the DVR to archive it so you can go back later and look at it. That's
DVR
for
old people, Keon.
Yeah, like if you I would only record it if it's like, if it's something worth recording. Like if I genuinely don't have time to watch it, or if let's say a show, the morning news on at 8 and I have to leave at 8, then that's a good reason. But if you're just straight up lazy and you don't want to watch it right at this second.
But I'm telling you, the problem you run into, and this is the prime example I ran into when I was trying to watch live TV or trying to rewatch stuff. So what is this? Star Trek Voyager. I wanted to watch all the episodes, but the problem is they were all jumping all over the place. Well, I would I would DVR what I could, and when like let's say an episode aired, I would record it, but I didn't know when it would air. It literally would just jump all over the place.
Neon. If you like Star Trek so much, why not just get Paramount Plus and stream it when you feel like it?
Because I will not let Paramount take advantage of my nerdism.
All I'm saying is, like, for me, cable TV is the hardest way to do anything.
Well, understand.
For
I'm
instance,
probably thinking about doing that anyway.
all I'm saying is this. People are going out of their way to DVR some shit, right?
Yeah.
All the shows I watch, they're on demand at midnight the night before. You over here worrying about DVRing it at 9 p.m. the next day. I already watched it.
No, but this is like 7 years ago when I had that problem.
No, I'm saying now. Like, for now.
Oh, now?
A lot of this stuff
you
is
just watch.
redundant.
I would go before because now they took all the Star Trek stuff off. So Star Trek Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, all those are gone from Netflix now.
Well, I'll ask you this question. Do you use Amazon Prime?
I do, but they're not up there either.
No, not included, but you can buy the whole series and own it forever. If you love it that much.
No, it's more nostalgia.
I'm just saying, you think about it, right? The price people pay to have DVR service, they could literally buy a series they love or a movie they love, buy a couple a month for the same price and have it forever.
That's true.
So that's why I say a lot of this stuff is redundant.
But you know what?
We're chasing this DVR lifestyle, but it's dead already.
I never got into it because I did not want to play that game of who has my video. I got away from that. Like, I stopped buying DVDs because I was like, yo, I'm just gonna rent it if I really want to look at it, right?
Yeah.
Then you start getting on demand, and it's like, yeah, it's annoying to want to watch Harry Potter all the way through because it's scattered across 4 different platforms, right?
But it's not. They have the entire Harry Potter series on Netflix.
Now they do.
Everyone. My whole point.
Now they do.
My daughter didn't know Harry Potter. My 5-year-old, I watched every episode with her. We've done it. It's done. I don't need to watch it again next week and the next week and the next week.
No. But see, that means I don't need to own it. But I'm talking about like this from time to time. You like, let's say that the movie Fantastic Beasts came out, right?
I don't even know what that is.
Well, it's a what they call what's those movies called that are kind of like before the mainline movies that came out before them?
Prequel.
Yeah, they're prequels. So there's like 3 set prequels before. Yeah.
Okay.
So you end up seeing those before you end up you see the main stuff before you end up seeing like the prequels. They did the same thing with what's the name of that movie? Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
So The Hobbit is the prequel to Lord of the Rings. But the thing is they were all over the place. Now, if they're all in one place now, that's great. But before, you'd be like, all right, so I'm gonna watch the Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone or whatever. That's the first video. But then the second one will be on Amazon. And then the third one will be behind a paywall on Hulu.
Yeah,
and the fourth one,
I get it.
It was just scattershot.
I mean, I guess I'm just more patient than you. I'll let stuff. My thing is this: I have too many shows to watch as it is. Okay, if I add on top of it, I'm searching for random things that I can't get, then I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah,
I'm just saying there's a lot of stuff you're missing because you're chasing specific things and you're skipping shit that might actually be great, and you're just missing out on it now.
Yeah, but here's the thing: for me, I know how you feel about superhero movies. We're not gonna go down that road until later on.
No.
But,
it's not.
For me, I would be like, yo, you know what? I want to watch all the Iron Mans 1, 2, and I want to watch them all in order, right? How they came out. So Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, then Avengers, then Iron Man 3, and then X, Y, and Z down the road.
And your solution is DVR.
No, the solution before was DVR. Now you just go to Disney Plus and be like, time to binge it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. A lot of that stuff has been alleviated by streaming. So like DVRing to me is a complete waste of time.
But it's still for
it's the least efficient way to watch TV.
But it's still for people, like you said, it's still for the older people.
But they're gonna die.
Hey, look, my mom does this. Okay,
my mama do it too, and she gonna die. My mama literally DVRs 100 series, 100.
What's that? What I forget. What is that? Crime drama that's on TNT. I shocked me that she watched it, and Rosario and Isles or something.
Rosario and Isles.
Yeah, she watched that.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
Yeah, I'm familiar with it. But I just say, like I say, a lot of times, like I say, people remember how I told you the whole Netflix thing? Everybody goes to Netflix looking for stuff they already heard of.
Yeah,
that's literally not the purpose of Netflix.
No. You know what I did? I took your advice and I went and started skimming to see what movies. Isn't Stranger Things their property?
Yes.
Okay, so I watched Stranger Things. Stranger Things is their property. Mm-hmm. Witcher is their property, but they're licensing it.
Yeah.
Because originally it's
But so here's my thing. When you talk about, hey, I want to go back and watch a movie, right? For me, that's going to be like top tier movies, not every movie that ever was made. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So for me, like people will always go back and watch old movies like Coming to America. They will always go back and watch movies like Harlem Nights and the classics. Okay, but every movie that came out in 1990 ain't a damn classic. Okay. But you got these old people, they will fill their DVR up with every damn movie that ever played on Hallmark, and half of them suck. So then when the DVR dies, oh God, I had all my Hallmark on there. Well, too bad, lady. Watch it in on demand. You think it's in there? Well, we can check. And I'm gonna say 70% of the time the same movie was in on demand. She was only worried about.
I can only be here for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, go ahead, Brandon.
I hate on demand.
Because Comcast on demand sucks.
No, it's not. No, it doesn't. It's the cable networks that suck because they will disable the commercials. I mean, they will enable the commercial, and you can't skip over that shit.
I get that part, but so my thing too is I don't watch anything on regular TV.
That's why you record it and you hop over the commercials.
But why would I record something I don't want to watch in the first place? What I'm saying is I don't watch anything like what, Brandon, what is your show right now that you record right now that's on TV today, this week?
I don't record anything.
Record some things on CNBC, like the news.
You record the news, Brandon, you are disqualified, sir. This boy is 75 years old.
He's an old soul, sir.
He qualifies for the old people package.
Brandon is an old soul, man.
Okay, that's not the point. Like, for example, let's say I wanted to record the movie Rush Hour on Stars.
I don't need to record it on Stars. I can just stream it and it'll be back on there again in maybe 6 months when they take it off. I don't need it every week for the next 6 months.
But it's good to have it there, right?
But I have probably watched Rush Hour 5 times in the last 10, 12 years.
But I mean,
having it every day, I don't watch the same thing that often. I'm too busy looking for new stuff to keep getting stuck on old things. All I'm saying is if you keep hunting for new stuff, you won't find time to remember what you're missing that was old.
But my point is that I don't want to have to pay $10, $15 just to watch that damn movie on whatever else, because that's probably the average cost for it.
But I'll give you this, right? So like for me, like I told you, some movies are classics, right? So if Rush Hour is a classic for you, you just buy it on Prime and you have it forever.
Right.
It never goes away.
You compare it to
and it's
movies,
probably $4
anywhere.
It's probably $4.
Do y'all use movies anywhere?
No.
Wow.
See, I'm not addicted to movies like that, man. A lot of times it's like,
dude, honestly,
especially on YouTube,
watch movies. They take too long.
Yeah, so you got that short attention span.
Yeah,
but it turns out on YouTube, I've been falling down that rabbit hole when it comes to like movie clips. So they've been showing like the first Iron Man movie clips on YouTube, and I'd be like, oh, dang, you know what, that did happen. Do I feel like watching Iron Man now? Like that's kind of how I feel. Like, do I feel like watching Iron Man now?
Yeah.
But going back to the question from earlier about the streaming services, and then I gotta go, but I'll be back. I like YouTube TV because you're able to share with family members, so you're able to split the bill. And then And then
as an asterisk, as long as they all are within the same geographical area.
Yeah, so they're all in the market. You can't give it to your cousin that's out in New York or California or Seattle, because pretty much that'll end up disabling the account, or you pretty much will get kicked out.
Yeah.
A lot of people discredit DirecTV Stream.
I mean, I pulled it up on the thing. DirecTV Stream is okay from what I can tell, but
it's okay, and it's okay, but what a lot of, I mean, like, one of the things that I tell people is, if you want to try it out for 7 days, they literally give you almost they literally give you almost everything. Like, you could do a 7-day trial. You can test out HBO Max, Star, Showtime, Cinemax all together, and you actually get that for 3 months. So if you have kids that are out of school, or you're just on vacation or whatever, you could take advantage of those premium channels, and then after that, if you don't want DirecTV Stream anymore, you just cancel it altogether.
but that's without having to buy any hardware from DirecTV, right?
That's just the stream itself. So you just create an account, you stick it for 7 days, and then if you don't like it within 7 days, you cancel it. Or if you decide to keep it for 3 months, you literally keep the premium channels till then, and they're free. And then all you got to do is just pay the main package itself.
Yeah.
Well,
you know what my answer is?
I mean, if you're out of school or whatever, you have like teenagers or middle schoolers. That's a great buy, because I mean, you have HBO Max, Showtime, Cinemax, Stars, Epics, and whatever else, and you have a lot of movies on there, and plus you actually get the HBO Max login.
Yeah.
And honestly, HBO Max doesn't even give you a free trial. The only way how you can actually get a free trial through HBO Max is if you go through Hulu. So, but they only give you 7 days. So if you decide to do a Hulu trial, you literally have to pay. I mean, you literally do the 30-day Hulu trial, and then from there you can try out HBO Max for 7 days. After that, you basically just cancel it.
Yeah, but I mean that assumes that you're going to be able to watch everything you want in 7 days, and
I mean,
I'm lucky. I'm lucky to fire up
obviously you
Netflix
won't be
in
able to,
one of
but
the 7 days.
I got a feeling y'all are
obviously
just like my wife when y'all watch stuff. Y'all spend 2 hours finding what you're gonna watch and 1 hour watching it.
Yeah.
See, that's my
Hey,
wife.
look. A
So
lot of
she
times
never ends
I
up
know
watching
exactly.
anything.
A lot of times I know exactly what I want to watch, man.
But a
I'll be
lot,
like, all right,
I
cool.
mean, it gives you a taste of what they actually have.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I get what you're saying. You're talking about how to get free trials. We're talking about permanent solutions, though.
Well, I mean, permanent solutions.
Yeah,
a lot of times, people probably cancel. Then, in a couple of days, if they see an advertisement pop up on their phone or on TV, they might give it another try, or a show that's trending.
Yeah. Yeah. And what
So, for
Tesla watch, he
example,
said newer
if
generation
people are
doesn't
talking,
watch live TV. He's 1,000% right.
huh?
Tesla watch comment.
Hey guys,
He
I
said
gotta
that.
leave for a little bit. I'm sorry. I just have to.
No, you're good, bro.
I'll come back later. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, new generation, they don't watch TV. They don't even watch streaming apps, honestly. Like my kids, they watch YouTube. And I ain't talking about YouTube
No
TV.
radio.
Just YouTube.
A lot of people don't want to watch. A lot of these younger kids, they don't want to watch TV. They rather watch a commercial, and they rather watch a commercial on YouTube.
Yeah, because it's convoluted. It's convoluted. Watching TV the old way is convoluted. That's the reason why these new kids are like, that's too much work.
Hey, no radio. Do you remember the movie Demolition Man?
Yep.
And that part where they said that after the destruction happened and that society got put back together, they started list like commercials were like the preferred choice of listening. So like these commercial tunes were popping up and they were singing to it. Is that the future we're moving towards?
Yep.
Where people just like, oh, I forget the stupid song they were singing in the car, and Arnold Schwarzenegger was like, not Arnold Schwarzenegger, but Sylvester Stone had a look on his face like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm just saying the new generation is going to kill all this TV stuff. It's going to die and gone. It's going to be dead and gone, bro. Your YouTubers here's the thing. YouTube is becoming Hollywood. Podcasting is becoming Hollywood. Hollywood is dying a very, very slow death. It's just the facts. People, if you go out on the street, you can name random YouTubers better than actors. Like even you guys, if I start naming random actors, half of y'all won't even know who that is, but you watched 1,000 movies with a minute. But I start naming YouTubers, we'll all know
them. Yeah.
No, Ray, you also have to think about the people. I don't even know how, but people that are being famously grabbed over at TikTok.
Well, yeah, you got that audience too, but even then, the TikTok people still aren't as famous as YouTubers. They haven't got there yet. They're on their way, but they haven't got there yet.
They're getting there. Yeah, they're getting there. But
and the main reason why is
sure.
I mean, you almost never get to know half of those people. You usually get to know a person on YouTube a little bit, especially the ones that are super successful. You get to know them. So that's why I say it's more personal than recording something. 10 hours later,
you can get closer towards
you get daily
some of these actors. Like you can get you get a chance to really know who it is that you're following versus somebody who's a movie star who probably got a publicist that writes all their stuff out for them. Who wants to engage with a publicist?
Think about this, right? Think about anybody who's doing Think about anybody who's doing live, right? They're doing lives, they're doing podcasts, doing YouTube, all of that stuff, right? I bet right now you could say if you got a YouTuber that also does public stuff, like they do public shows, whether they're a comedian or whoever, they might do autograph signings, they might go, hey, I'm gonna be at this club night. You know where your YouTube person you follow is at this week. You don't have a clue where your favorite actor is this week. You don't have a clue.
They're all
changing the subject.
But your podcaster will be, hey, I'm gonna be in Miami this weekend. Bam, I'll be at this club. Bam. You know where they are. You don't know where Michael J. White or Michael B. Jordan or Arnold Schwarzenegger is tonight, so you don't feel connected to him.
Well, hey, look, I think that's one of the reasons why it's taking off so a lot faster and a lot farther is that tie-in to people. Like a lot more people know about QTPie than they would, some of these other actors.
And do you realize YouTube is literally an automatic DVR?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Think about it.
What do you mean DVR?
Now,
I can go back and watch this show in an hour.
Like this, like what we're doing right now, it will record it and archive it.
The thing I hate about YouTube TV is that shit only lasts 9 months, and after that, it's gone. So if I record an Adele concert on CBS, it's gone.
We're talking about YouTubers. We're talking about YouTubers, bro.
We're talking about YouTubers themselves.
Old people live TV.
I honestly think that movie actors would probably benefit from moving away from movies because some of these contractors these YouTubers are getting are movie scale.
Bro, look at Country Wayne. This fool made like $7 million in less than 6 months on YouTube.
Yeah, I remember you told me about that, and I did see some of his videos.
There's actors that ain't made that in their career. Okay? I'm just saying.
Changing the subject.
What's up?
I was doing speed tests with Verizon first time, and boy, I was getting about 40-50 upload on Verizon.
Yeah,
I've been getting that.
You can get that. AT&T is the one that is having the hard time.
AT&T and T-Mobile.
T-Mobile in
my area.
T-Mobile, I average in certain areas 70 to 100, depending on where I'm at.
I'm getting 160.
I'm lucky if I see more than 20.
160 up, Ashay. I know you, Joe.
I know, man. I'm just so happy I can see more than 20. If I see more than 20 upload, it's like.
But you know the reason behind that, right, Ash? It's the spectrum. Because what was it? If AT&T is aggregating, 6 channels of LTE, but 3 of them is only dedicated to upload.
Downlink.
Oh downlink, yeah.
Band 29, band 30, ain't up a downlink.
Let's actually take a look at what band it was. I think it was only 3 bands. It was band 2, band 13, and band 66 on Verizon.
12.
Oh, no, band 2, band 13. No, band 2, band 13, and band 66 on AT&T, and that was on my homie tower.
Actually, I already showed you get 100 down on just band 2 on a non-congested site. I already showed you, bro.
The homie tower.
10 megahertz can do 100 meg. It just can't do it with 300 people on the tower. That's the only thing.
I'll be right back.
That's what I say. Everybody got to stop snuffing on the small channels. They're not that damn insignificant, bro. You just don't realize the load they're carrying.
Hey, look, Band 13 is Band 13 is literally carrying the whole
They're
network on his
carrying
back.
Verizon's whole network on
the
Band
whole
13.
network. Every
No wonder
phone on
it's
that
slow.
network is latched on to Band 13, yo. It's like, is there any more room at the end? No, go down the street.
Yeah, I bet Ash Shake one day. I was like, I can get 100 on Band 2. No, you can't. That's impossible. 10 megahertz can't do that. Watch. All I had to do was go to a small cell because ain't nobody on it. It's so short, it can't pick up 400 people. So, so it ain't gonna get congested when you run a speed test.
There's no room in the end.
That's why that one side I did that day, I was getting 297 on nothing but band 71, 2, and 66 because there wasn't nobody on it. It's a rural site.
That's true.
So they're carrying a lot of weight. Can't discount all the weight them damn things are carrying.
Hey, look, because what is it for T-Mobile? N71 is going to be their anchor for their 5G. So all those phones, except for when you hit the urban environment. Once you hit the urban environment, it's probably going to be 66 or PCS. No, it's going to be Band 2. It's going to be PCS.
2 is still going to be their main band.
In the city, it is. Once you get past that, it's going to be 71.
And I think they changed their mind because I got the N2 update back in 2020.
What phone?
On the damn S21.
You bastard.
The N2, but they never did N2.
They haven't done N2 yet. Yeah.
I'm sorry, it was early 2021. I got an N2 update, but they never did N2. I think they changed their mind. You don't remember that? You should have got that same update. It literally told you
on my phone. I probably got it.
The update literally said on it N2 and N66. They were adding those bands for support, and then we've never seen them turn those into N bands all this time later. They changed their mind.
Well, shoot, man. Here's the thing. If your competitors can't even aggregate their mid band with their low band right yet, why even push it out? I mean, that's the way I look at it. Look at it from a competitive standpoint. T-Mobile has 2 live NRs corresponding with each other right now. What about the competitors?
Yeah, DSS and 1NR.
Yeah, and then the 1NR is what in N5, and Verizon doesn't have a lot of N5 everywhere, so they got to wait till the 3G shuts down before they can migrate that over.
They got more than AT&T do.
Well, if Dish loans them their 850, then that changes it.
Yeah, but I don't.
That would change it.
Won't hold my breath on none of that, sir.
That's the way I see it. I mean, here's the thing. Dish is literally latching themselves onto AT&T and giving them their spectrum to basically bolster AT&T's network it's like, how can you say it? It's like Dish is
the rate
revitalizing AT&T.
All I'm saying is the rate that they're deploying, I don't think that's going to happen.
True.
Literally, they could loan them 0 in my market because they got it all covered already. So what would be the purpose?
They already got it covered. Good point.
It's like we already put antennas up, but you can still bar it. Like, no, that ain't gonna happen. And they're gonna use AT&T for rural coverage, and they're gonna run everybody. When you're in the city, you're gonna stay on Dish. At least in my market,
they got the benefit right now.
They even got a lot of rural covered out here already. It's insane, bro. That's why I'm truly let down by Verizon. How Dish come in here and throw up freaking 20, 30 sites in overnight 40 sites?
Look, the way I see it is Verizon's gonna have to lose a lot of money for them to change to want to turn the ship around, because look, they followed AT&T down the rabbit hole, saw opportunity to make more money by raising rates, and then what's going to scare them off? They're going to need 3 quarters in a row of not growing at all,
Yeah.
I mean, you're posting negative. You're posting negative growth right now.
People start jumping ship on Verizon as soon as I jumped on. Good for me. Kinda.
Kinda. I mean that's just my idea right now. I just don't think that Verizon and AT&T really care yet, and it's not hitting the bottom line.
I'm gonna tell you something. Somebody's selling some T-Mobile service because the dude at my store driving a new Corvette.
Damn.
Damn T-Mobile Corvette.
The T-Mobile store is doing business.
He's doing something. The fool got a new Corvette parked out in front of the T-Mobile store every day. He doing something if he ain't selling dope out the back door.
Yo, he's selling bars. He's not selling the right bars.
I told you they didn't upgrade that site till they built their corporate store. Then that site got it. They're right across the street. They put it everywhere but that one site. That's the one site I thought it should have went to first.
You know what? Like I said, I don't think they're coordinating their efforts, man. Imagine if they were coordinating their efforts. Like they said, you know what, we're gonna open a store, go over there. What's the tower closest to that store? Bet. Get that up and running. I don't think they're doing it. I think they're just like, yo,
because that tower didn't get touched until that store got put there.
And
every other tower got it. They literally skipped that tower till there was a store.
Hey, look, you got Walmarts now. People walking to Walmart, come out with a T-Mobile line. Metro by T-Mobile or something. I had a guy that I told you earlier. I had a guy that got in my car in Uber last night, and he was like, "Yo, I pay a lot of money on AT&T," and I was like, "Well, oh, okay, so it's what, about $95?" He was like, "No, it's $110." I was like, "For what?" He was like, "Yeah, it's the Elite." I said, "I pay for the Elite too. I'm paying $95." I said, "Bro,
he got insurance or something else on there." So.
No, he said it's just a sim.
People don't even know what they're paying for, Keon.
Hey, look, I'm gonna assume until I can see it.
Just remember, people don't know what they're paying for.
Hey, look, that's your old driving around and going to people's homes cynical heyday.
Every time you ask somebody what speed they got, they either don't know or the answer is I got the fastest one, and they're never right. They ain't been right yet.
That's true. Hey, look, as a person who's has done support for people, I know exactly what you're talking about.
That's why I say when everybody tells me these customers are so concerned with their upload, they don't even know what they got.
Hey, look, understand something.
How you can service something you don't even know?
That's why you have to change the way that you ask. Does your Netflix work? Bet. Thumbs up. Have a nice day.
Because what it would be, I'll be in a house and I can see the account, but I'm not looking at that moment. What speed do you have? The fastest. I look at the account. They got 30. I'm like, yeah, fastest 12 years ago.
But hey,
but if it works, if it works, they don't care. Exactly.
There you go. If it works, they don't care. Nobody cares.
A lot of people in the community be, everybody's worried about their speed. No, they're not. They're only going, hey, my Netflix is buffering. And half the time there ain't even a speed issue. It's not even a speed issue. I had a guy that had a mesh, right? He had every mesh in the same room.
What?
That's what I'm talking about. Well, no wonder your back room isn't getting a better speed.
Because all your mesh nodes
in the same room.
You know what? Speaking of mesh, I am really thinking about switching over to the Amazon one. Because I don't think Google's going to upgrade theirs anytime soon. I literally think that they're not going to upgrade them anytime soon.
Well, they're running fine. What's the problem?
What's the Amazon version? I forget what the name of it is.
Amazon version of what?
Their mesh, because they bought the company.
Never heard they had a mesh brand.
Yeah, they have a mesh. It's dang, what's the name of it? Hold on, let me look it up.
You gonna say Eero? You gonna say Eero?
The Eero, yes.
Yeah, don't buy that piece of crap.
But the thing is they offer 6E.
But they're trash. They're trash. Bro, Eero is the only mesh I ever saw that didn't work properly.
And I'm talking from the cheapest thing you could buy worked better. Bro, lady had a $700, like $699 Eero set up. It wouldn't even give her 100 megs in her back rooms.
Wow.
I've seen a $100 TP-Link setup that worked better.
No, I gotta admit, even though Verizon's amazing near the tower, when I'm far away, AT&T's killing it. Still getting 100, but Verizon's barely pushing that 40.
Oh yeah.
Can you see the bands for your AT&T?
Yeah, it's all the bands. What the hell the list is? Let me actually.
29, 30, 66, 2, 12.
Infinity.
It has the whole. It has the whole 5 carrier aggregation.
14.
To infinity and beyond.
But you know, yeah, if you're gonna buy a mesh though, don't buy Eero.
I was literally considering it. I was like, yo, and I'm saying the Google one works fine.
Yo,
it's just that they haven't updated it.
That lady that had the Eero set up, I just told her the straight up truth. I was like, yeah, these ain't performing well. They're just not. They should be doing better than this. Oh, don't worry, I'll send them back. She sent them back to freaking Amazon, and she got a TP-Link. And because she was like she had a high call volume for problems, they let me go back to her house again, and I helped her set her TP-Link up. She ain't had a problem since.
Oh wow,
the cheap ass TP-Link. You can get the 2-piece at Walmart for like $89. You can get a 3-piece on Amazon for like $110, $120. She had a $700 Eero, and it ran like shit. So I'm just saying.
Did you guys talk about the new update for Ookla?
Yeah. Wait. Because I know Ookla has two different updates. I mean, two different Ookla apps. They got that this weird enterprise one that you gotta be part of some organization to get, and then the regular app that everybody has.
He's talking about the public update.
The public update.
It shows you your ping. It shows you your ping while downloading.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
It fluctuates.
So it's monitoring the download as it's happening, and seeing what the jitter and the ping is constantly.
So from what I understand, it's constant. Anytime you're doing any kind of download, it's constantly pinging anyway. And all it's doing is pinging to make sure the packets got there. It's showing you how the latency changes each time it pings while downloading.
Yes, for the AT&T, I got band 2, 12, 14, 30, and 66. I got the whole 5 carrier aggregation.
Yeah, man, you could get like 3 gigs down for one for them first responders.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, gotta take all that AT&T first. I get rid of all the AT&T first net lines.
Yeah, according to
see what happens.
The first
put them all on band 14.
The network.
Yep. Let's take all first responders, put them on band 14, and see what happens.
Probably nothing.
Well, Ash, boy, he's like, yo, get rid of these first responders. What you fighting fires? I don't care. What do you?
I need
my
AK porn.
Oh no. What do you need to see 4K for? What are you watching movies while fighting crime?
No, he's flying a drone in a safety mission, and he needs perfect signal at all times while he's doing it. He's looking for survivors on the other side of that fire.
Why is it in Virginia?
So the closest node to me is in Virginia. So remember, I live where I stay at.
You mean the closest?
Close to all 3.
Yeah, DC is like a period on a sheet of paper, and Virginia is like a big ass mark. If you're in DC, you're basically in Virginia.
Yes.
I thought they would have a server in Virginia. I mean, DC. I thought they would have one there.
Well, there's only 2 servers that I'll probably end up latching onto. Is this one is all Ashburn, which is and it's north of me. North,
shoot!
And then
get off the T-Mobile, Edmund. Get off the T-Mobile.
Try to rest
being a robot.
Try to rest in VA server. That's where all the government communication goes through. I know a lot of the DoD stuff goes through Reston. So
All right, so see here,
Wherever that
there you
hell
go.
Reston
So
is.
that one is about 23 miles direct shot away. Then you got the Cloudflare one in Washington D.C.
How far is Reston?
Reston is about 30
7
miles.
I know AT&T has a major operation in Reston.
I think Verizon would have one too.
You'd be surprised.
Now I do have to say this, that it seems like every single time I do like a Google Meet, I don't get my full speeds. It won't do it on AT&T or Verizon, but it will do it on T-Mobile though.
But remember, Google Meet gets treated like a phone call. So it's literally QCI like fucking 1, 2.
That's probably it. So they're probably prioritizing my data for just that.
They treat it like a phone call. They don't treat it like a data transaction. That's probably why it didn't break up so bad.
Oh yeah, understand. I drive around DC with this all day and it doesn't drop at all. Hold on, change.
The only reason why I know that is because even though I was in D Prio getting 200 kilobits, this Google Meet worked like no problem. On D Prio on T-Mobile network, it still worked with no problem pulling data. It wouldn't throttle it. So that's how I knew it was getting treated like a phone call.
Let's watch some. Let's see who's winning. Yeah, if you want to know No Radio's favorite sport, it's baseball.
Negative.
I don't think that No Radio's a baseball fan.
No, he's a big baseball fan. He watches all the games.
I'm going on a limb.
Don't nobody care about John Carlos, Ashay.
No one cares about John Carlos.
Hey, Ash, I'm at 30. Look at that. Upload 30. Thank you very much.
Holy
so
shit,
better than AT&T. Thank you very much.
Well, that's easy to do, though.
That's true.
I'll probably get an ISDN line to upload faster than AT&T.
Wait, we're losing. We're losing 5. Fuck it.
I never thought that Ash was a baseball fan.
He's a baseball fan, bro. All he do is watch baseball. Every time we on here, he talking about John Carlos.
I never would have thought it.
Look, I told Ashay earlier. John Carlos is a messed up name because part of his name would deport the other part of his name.
Oh. Oh, dagger.
Part of his name is like, build a wall, build a wall. His other part of him is like, no, my friend, no, my friend.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
His name is in conflict.
Don't you love me?
His name can't even stand to be on the same sheet of paper together.
Hey, No Radio, I know that you're an earbuds person. So here you go.
What you got?
Here you go. Would you try these?
I mean, I'll try anything. Would I buy is the question you should be asking. I'll try anything and I'll return that bitch too. Ask Best Buy.
What? Oh. God damn it. Stop it. I'm already returning it. OnePlus, go fuck yourself with OnePlus.
OnePlus Nord Buds review.
Nope.
You wouldn't try these?
I'm gonna tell you why. No. So OnePlus has one very big problem with their earbuds.
What's wrong with them?
So I own some OnePlus earbuds actually.
Oh.
I own the original Bullets, and the problem with them is they don't have an app that is supported outside of OnePlus phones.
What?
Yeah, so no radio. That's wrong. You should only use OnePlus buds on OnePlus phones.
Exactly.
They want you to lock you into that ecosystem, bro.
That sounds like Apple. Oh no.
They don't support. So like my OnePlus Buds wireless I have now. So the built-in EQ on OnePlus can actually manipulate the EQ in the earbuds on OnePlus earphones, but you can't on any other phone. It's IP, so you got software based EQ and you have actual EQ. So that EQ you get built in on your Samsung, that's not a real EQ. That's why if you ever notice, if you're using random buds, not Samsung buds, and you go in and change the EQ, your music actually gets quieter instead of turning up.
Yeah,
have you noticed that?
I think I've noticed that.
That's because it's not a real EQ. High-end headphones have an actual EQ built into the headphones, and all you're doing is controlling that EQ from the phone, not EQing it on the phone. OnePlus don't support outside, so no.
Hey, look, here you go. So
wasting my time.
OnePlus phones take advantage of low latency gaming mode and the ability to adjust the earphone setting, customizing controls, and make EQ changes with a built-in Bluetooth menu.
Yep, except they don't support third-party phones. So no.
He was like, negative.
No, I'll stick to all the other brands, the JBLs, the Bowers and Wilkins.
I'd rather get the Apple AirPods than the OnePlus.
God, the Apple don't support an EQ, period.
Shame.
It's like you like the way they sound, and fuck you.
Not even the pros?
No, not that I understand. Somebody even Apple can tell me it differently. Somebody from Apple tell me differently. Apple Watch is in the comments there.
Somebody gotta tell us differently.
Do they have a true parametric equalization? Where I not only get to adjust EQ, but I get to pick which frequency I'm boosting. Multiple bands. Oh, did you hear about the little boy that eardrum supposedly got busted because of an Amber alert?
Because yep.
They said that
by some Apple headphones.
Yeah, they said that this is a known issue even before this happened. Apparently, I did some more research into it, and apparently the issue is that they don't turn down automatically when an Amber alert comes in. They actually turn up automatically. So even if you're in the low volume, when
that chime comes in, it comes in full blast.
Turns the headphones up. Yes.
Oh, God.
Yep. So
that sound is loud.
But the lawsuit might have some feet because there were other people complaining about this. It just was no eardrum busting going on. Yeah, that sounds loud. So they're trying to say, hey, Apple needs to implement, instead of that phone turning up like that, it should stay at a volume or lower itself.
Oh, here you go.
Hey,
I wish Brandon was here for this one. Oh, this is just trolling Brandon. I'm sorry, Brandon, if you can hear it, but
here's Apple. You can go.
Oh
you got 4 presets on Apple AirPods. That's it.
4.
That's it. And there's presets.
You know what? On the Samsung one, it's preset too.
Yeah, that's why I don't like the Samsung.
It's treble, bass.
Yeah, and I can't stand that shit.
Voice.
Can't stand that shit.
Brandon, I'm challenging you right now. Costco members can now get discounts on Apple online services.
What discounts do they get?
Probably Apple Arcade, Apple News Plus, Apple TV Plus.
Oh, all the stuff that no one cares.
I'm gonna give them some storage.
So what's Sam's Club gonna do? They're gonna come out with Google discounts.
Hey, if they do, I'll jump all over it. Look, I'm getting my gas. I might as well get some storage for free too.
The thing is that there's no storage. All you're getting for free is Apple Arcade.
Look, you're only getting this. This is all you're getting.
Yeah, but you don't get.
Now, granted, this is a rumor, I guess. But look, I don't care about Apple Arcade. Who's going to care about that? Yeah. Apple News is a curated version of basically, hey, this is what we believe that you might like, and nothing that is going to make us look bad. And then Apple TV Plus, which, speaking of No Radio, who got to put his password in like 85,000 times just to watch one show, I wouldn't want that either.
It's just annoying. You keep asking me to prove who I am, motherfucker. You're in the same house on the same IP address, and you still think somebody stole you. That is annoying.
Because you don't have an iPhone, sir.
No,
I bet that's what it is.
Wouldn't matter. Same crap.
I bet that's what it is. You don't have an iPhone, and Since you're not of the iPhone universe.
Speaking of which, I just turned it on, and the first thing it asked for is my daggone password again.
It likes to ask for the password every couple hours.
It's annoying, bro. I just want to watch TV. Leave me alone. And then when you hit not now, you got to hit not now like 5-10 times before it stops asking. That's what's crazy.
It's going to ask you again every 20 minutes.
This is how you know the security thing is bullcrap, okay? You can't use security because if I say not now enough, you just leave me alone. Explain to me how that's secure.
That's not secure at all.
If you're so worried about securing me, why let me hit not now 5 times and then you don't leave me? Then you don't bother me for a couple hours.
That's the same thing with Apple. Oh, we're super secure. But remember, we're not open source. Open source is the most secure.
The reason open source is more secure is because the developer gets to choose to add extra security.
Yeah, and also you can see what the hell's wrong. So people can help you fix bugs.
Yep.
But the thing is when you make it proprietary, you're making it where people have to guess what the problem is and try to figure out a way to solve it for themselves, and then interlock yourself back with whoever, like Windows or Apple, to, hey, do you have a bounty program? I found this problem. Can I make some money off of you? That's the problem you run into now.
Yeah, and what they do is, I watched this podcast called Darknet Diaries. It's a good podcast. But what I was going back to saying is that Apple, what they do is the developers, when they find a bug, they just say, hey, you got 30 days to fix the bug. If you don't fix the bug, I'm going to report an article about it.
Yep.
And 30 days is more than enough. And if you don't respond, that's fine.
You know,
if they don't do it,
Google gave Apple a whole year and they didn't fix the problem.
Yeah.
I think it was like a 0-day exploit, and Google gave them a whole year before they said something. And then Apple's response was, they're doing this for, leverage over us.
Yeah.
It was something stupid.
So now
30 days is more than enough.
Oh, sure. I forgot what I was going to say.
You're too young for that, sir.
No, because I'm watching a basketball game and listening to you at the same time while doing some schoolwork.
You're watching a basketball game and baseball game at the same time?
No, just basketball and listening to you and doing some schoolwork.
All right, so let me ask you the question. Who's winning?
The Golden State Warrior. I think it's by 1 or 2 points.
It's the finals now, right?
No, semifinals.
Oh, okay. I saw an article. I saw an ad saying the finals were coming. I was like, okay.
Yeah, they're coming next month.
Okay, what are y'all talking about?
Oh, what is it? That Costco is gonna give away free perks to Apple users.
Is it free?
Oh, shit.
It was discounted.
No, it was discount.
You scare the fuck out of me, Hedman.
Is
it on the Apple bundle or what?
It's probably going to be the things that nobody want to use on the Apple bundle.
Yeah, so you got to get the Apple TV, the Apple Arcade, and some other Apple thing that no one uses.
Yep.
The only thing I see using out of that bundle is the iCloud and the Apple Music. And
yeah, those are the 2 things.
But that's the thing that people want, and they're not going to discount that.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yo,
I mean, the only way how you can get a discount is if you're a college student, and then you get the Apple Music and Apple TV for $5.
There's no benefit in doing that.
Absolutely not.
All right, so how about this one? Qualcomm announces Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 for flagship. Is it flagship enough?
Qualcomm is gonna. I'm telling you right now, Qualcomm is gonna lose Samsung. Was it within when 2025 comes out? When Samsung makes their own modems?
I agree with that.
And what's gonna happen
by that time, Google's gonna be gone. Shoot.
Yeah, so that means who are they gonna have? All the Chinese manufacturers, OnePlus, Huawei.
I mean, now here's the thing: is Samsung going to ever finally decide to want to one up?
Yes.
I don't know, man.
Yeah. So what happened is Samsung's CEO for the mobile group said that they're working with AMD to make the processors, just like how Apple works with AMD to refine their chipsets. That's how they make their chipsets. So
But it's
Samsung's
not
going
so
to
much.
do the same way.
It's not. But it's not about making the chipset. The problem is every single time that a new Exynos processor comes out, it's inferior to the Snapdragon. So when is Samsung going to finally go, okay, either let's have Google work with our SoCs to make Android better, running better, or
that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. What they're doing is they're going to AMD to fix all those problems. They're going to be using, what's it called? They have a partnership. Is it with Ryzen? It's with one of those things. I think it's with Ryzen.
They have a partnership with AMD's graphics
division
also.
That's going to be better than anyone. That's going to be better than Apple's graphics.
So they say.
Yes, the graphics ain't what's lacking on the Snapdragon.
No, it's performance. It's like raw performance. Like, understand, here you go. This is the scale that you got to look at this from, right? If Apple's processor on the chip is better than the Snapdragons, but then the Exynos is falling behind the Snapdragon. So why would you even want to come out with a chipset that's not even like in a second running next to your biggest competitor?
Because you want to control the market.
You do want to control the market.
So here's the deal. I think that for Samsung, Exynos is just a pending threat for Snapdragon to do better.
Oh yeah.
I think that's all it is. I'm telling you, because what are they doing? They literally removed the market outside the US from Snapdragon. That's a lot of money Snapdragon's losing. So the pressure is really on now to make better chips. You might not see the pressure because obviously Snapdragon ain't talking on the internet every week about what's going on, but I guarantee the pressure is on, and it's not on just in the mobile, it's also on in the PC desktop world. And they're falling behind. M1, all these things are factors. So
that's true, but Snapdragon is not really doing anything to account for it yet.
So if they don't have, so here's the thing: if you don't give them any competition, whether it be performance or just pricing, they never will. That's the thing. If Samsung just gives in to Snapdragon and doesn't try to do anything, this Snapdragon will continue on BSing us.
Well, I still think they're still BSing us regardless, because they're not really making huge performance leaps.
But that's like Apple is responsible for their own processing power. They literally hired a team from what company was it? They hired a team that developed. I forgot what it was they developed. They just hired their processor team. They didn't create it. They hired some guys that were already amazing.
Oh yeah, they hired Intel. It was all Intel people.
It was X-Intel. It was a company. There's a name for this
Intel.
company. No, other than Intel. No. There was a company
from
Texas.
A company. I forget
the name. It's from Texas, Brandon. Look up. Let's look it up. There's another company. They didn't actually make processors, but they designed them. Apple hired that team and bought them in as an in-house company. They pretty much bought their company out.
Do you ever think that what's it called? Siri is ever going to get better, or even to par with Google?
Nope. You want to know why? Because Apple is playing the security card too hard.
Yeah, that's the only reason.
Yeah, well, I see that as being one of the bigger reasons, but it's not the only reason.
Here's the big thing they don't have. Has Apple ever run? So you got to realize the thing that makes Siri special is not that Google owns it. It's that Google has the best search software on the planet. And that's all integrated into Google Assistant. Have you tried to search anything on an Apple thing?
Negative.
Oh, hell no.
Even Apple Music can't do searches properly of the library. Like if you slightly spell an artist's name wrong, it won't find it.
Yes, it will.
No, I'm telling you, dog.
It will even look up
only
lyrics.
The most popular artists, not random J-Bo from the block. It won't find him. I'm telling you.
Yeah, like obviously it's gonna find Drake if you say Drac.
Exactly. I'm talking about random underground artists. It won't find them. You do that same search on something like Spotify, it'll go, oh, this is what you mean. Even random, your buddy who raps around the corner, he will be found first try on every software except Apple's. Dude, I spent an hour trying to find my friend's page, typing his name exactly right on Apple. He had to eventually send me a link for me to find it in Apple Music. That's how bad it is.
Wow.
And I was typing it exactly how it is. It's bad. That's all I'm telling you.
But that's the thing. Like Siri doesn't. What makes the G word? Because I'm not trying to wake my products up. But what makes the G word?
Oh yeah.
You can guess what you're going to type before you type it.
Yeah.
So when you're talking to
it's trying to guess it while you're doing it.
It's using that full range of search engine technology and AI to back it up. That's the
thing about Apple is that they're not a search engine.
Of course, that's why Siri sucks.
Even
if they were, Siri would be amazing. That's what we're saying.
Well, I mean, are they going to buy Yahoo?
Yeah.
No,
they're better off buying Ask Jeeves. They're better off getting Ask Jeeves.
Netscape is up for sale, I think, somewhere.
Like Google can literally tell you who searched. Google can tell you what you searched at 5 p.m. on Tuesday 20 years ago, okay? They can tell you what you searched 20 years ago at 5 p.m.
Yeah.
Apple can't do that. Google has technology so deep that they can tell you what your neighbor searched at the same time as you at 1 o'clock yesterday. They know every single bit. They know it all.
Apple should buy DuckDuckGo. There you go. Just go ahead and let's call it what it is. Let's go ahead and buy DuckDuckGo and call it a day.
You know what's so weird? One time I was FaceTiming my friend and I was telling her we should go to a beach and Airbnbs and stuff like that. And while we were FaceTiming, tell me why when I was Google searching Airbnb, it literally had the destination on the search.
Well, in the Google search?
No, like I typed in Airbnb and it already had the destination popped up on the search.
It's about helping you do things better.
Don't tell Dave.
Oh,
no, but
Lord.
So Edmund, if I let's say the way how I see it is I want to go to Washington D.C. Is what would you do if your ads were started popping up on my shit?
Oh, I hate to interrupt you guys. The company was called Intrinsity. They were in Austin, Texas. They were bought by Apple in 2010.
Oh,
that's the company.
There
Intrinsity.
You go.
I knew it was Texas.
And now the M1 is alive.
The truth is, anyone who bought that company was going to be ahead. Anyone.
How much money does Beats? Oh yeah, never mind. Beats is owned by Apple.
If Qualcomm bought that company, they'd be out of here, baby.
Oh,
if Qualcomm originally bought Intrinsity, they'd be out of here.
Are you seeing a lot of Beats ads?
I haven't seen a lot of Beats ads.
I just saw one and I was surprised.
Audio products that are fucking trash.
Yeah, that because first they were trash and then Apple bought it to make it even more trash.
So, but look, at least they were trash with a lot of power. The new Beats are they're like handicapped, bro. They don't even get halfway loud.
No, Radio Nerd, I got one for you. Do y'all think Spotify will buy Tidal?
No.
Why would they?
They have two different business models completely.
And Tidal is, no offense, but Tidal is trash.
All right, look. Here's the thing. I get people.
It's not trash to the artist.
I refuse to say that because understand. I get people hop in my car and they see my YouTube music and go, "Is this Tidal?" Like people still reference Tidal today.
If you like hi-fi, Tidal is your way to go.
I don't even know what's the difference.
But a lot of people don't even know what the hell that is.
But I'm saying that's no different than us running speed tests, Brennan. Most people don't even know what that is.
Huh?
It's like us running speed tests. Most people don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That is true. When my mom got her iPhone 12 Pro Max and my friend got her iPhone 12 Pro, the first thing I did was disable 5G on their phones.
Yeah, exactly. They don't care.
They literally to this day don't even know what that is.
But I'll tell you, I love
Now
Tidal.
is it on T-Mobile? Because you better turn that shit on. You better turn 5G on.
Yeah, that's all your saving grace.
They still don't complain about congestion.
But Title's not trash, Brandon. It's just high price. It ain't for you.
I mean, it's
yeah, man. Look, you
cheaper.
paying $20 for the same access I'm getting. Just like
you're
just able to play it louder.
But you know what the difference is? They pay their artists better, so they end up getting a lot of exclusive stuff. So that's the other side. That is the other side of the machine. They pay the artists way better than Apple Music or Spotify and all these other companies. And who's the second pay? I think Amazon pays the second best. Is it?
No, I would imagine so because they have Garth Brooks on there.
I heard that YouTube Music was right up there.
Oh, they're like the worst.
Oh, yeah, they're the worst.
Let's look it up. That's changed. I remember somebody put an article out about it.
I saw a different article about it too. They said that YouTube Music was paying more. I was like, huh?
And Deezer is not trash, but Deezer search also sucks. But Deezer is awesome if you're in the hi-fi.
Deezer is all right.
If you're in the hi-fi, once again, it's the hi-fi thing that matters. So Spotify is paying per stream. They're paying 0.0033 per stream. So not even a penny. YouTube Music is paying 0.008 per stream.
Oh wow.
Not even a penny. Once again, per stream.
A lot of these people, they get paid. They don't even get paid by the pennies. Like one time, I wanted a certain artist on Apple Music.
Yeah. Tidal pays the
Apple
most.
Music,
like I told you, Tidal pays the most. They pay $1,000 per 76,000 streams, compared to Apple Music at 100,000 streams for $1,000. Amazon Music 250,000 streams for $1,000. Amazon's horrible. Spotify 303,000 streams for $1,000. YouTube Music, you got to get 125,000 plays to get $1,000. So the best paying services is Tidal to the artist.
What about Amazon Music?
Amazon Music 250,000 streams just to get $1,000. Yeah, they're crap. But the worst is Pandora.
Pandora. Pandora don't give a rat's tail.
Because
they're like, yo, we came out first
through
you. Y'all trying to get rid of us.
Yeah, they do that free streaming crap with commercials, and that's the reason why they don't pay shit. Because their advertisers are the ones paying all the money. It's the same thing as a cable company. The advertisers are paying all the money, not you. And that's why why it sucks.
There's another one that starts with a Q, and I forgot what it's called.
How many streams do you have to get $1,000 for Pandora?
Let me go back. I already left it.
I actually like Pandora because it has more.
Yeah, it's just the artists hate it. That's why I say you see some of them doing exclusive content on some different platforms because of those reasons. Pandora 769,000 plays to get $1,000.
Trash.
Yeah. So compare it. You got to do 7 times the streams on Pandora to get what you get from Tidal.
It puts Amazon to shame.
Amazon's better than Pandora.
Oh, I said that wrong. Amazon puts Pandora to shame. Sorry.
No, Radio. What about Cobus?
Yeah. See, now you're talking about something nobody uses for real.
No, Radio. Their audio how about this? Really good.
Hey, how about this as a segue? Guess who doesn't use Microsoft Duo?
Microsoft Duo.
What the
hell? You talking about the phone?
Yes.
Nobody. Nobody. What are you talking about?
Well, guess what? Bill Gates doesn't use it either.
Reincarnated people.
Bill Gates doesn't use it either.
People in another dimension. Hey, yo, there's a planet somewhere out there where the Microsoft phone is the Apple of that planet.
No, that's what you call the Shadow Realm dimension from Marvel, man. It's some universe. Windows Phone is still alive. You know what I mean?
It's the king. It's the king in that universe. People hate it like we hate Apple.
Oh man,
like we hate to love Apple.
What phones What phone would you guess Bill Gates used?
iPhone.
But he said it's a foldable, but it's not.
He did used to use Android. Has he gone back to Android?
I think he's going back to. Yeah, I have an Android Galaxy Z Fold 3.
Yeah, he switched a couple times. Yeah.
Damn, he doesn't have the Microsoft Fold 2.
Well, that will be the Duo.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't got the Duo 2.
So this proves he's a true nerd because he switches around.
Hey,
see,
he's a nerd for life. Look how he said it. Is with the screen, I get a portable PC. So technically, my Fold 3 is a portable PC.
Yep, same here. Do you know Easy?
Do I know who?
Easy Computer.
Easy Computer. No.
Oh, he's a good YouTuber. I watch this because he has a Fold 3, and he basically runs his PC off of it. Like he has a portable one of those monitors that he just plugs it in. And he has a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse. Hooks it up to the phone.
Shoot, I could do the same thing. The monitor that the screen that I use for my Uber is I could do the same thing. Only thing is I'm using it for my my Note 10 to give music to customers. I'm doing the same exact thing, man.
Have any of you guys ever had a OnePlus?
No,
never had it.
So OnePlus has a Dex lock feature. It's just not. Yeah, it's just not perfect, but it exists. Yes, and the only one you can activate it is with a USB-C dongle to get it to even come on. And it's buggy, but it's there.
If it's buggy, then there's no point. I can't be.
Oh, exactly.
In a meeting, be like, sorry, guys.
They tried to do the Dex. They tried to do the Dex thing. It just didn't work.
Hey, no, Radio, quick question. How many people actually connect to the Spectrum Wi-Fi, the public Wi-Fi?
Nobody.
Whoa.
But a lot of people are now with those Spectrum mobile phones. All my hotspots in my area have actually been updated now. They all have a Spectrum mobile SSID there now. They didn't a few weeks ago. They all got updated.
So it means if I had a Spectrum mobile phone,
yep,
and I was near the hotspot, it would use the hotspot's data instead of Verizon's. Okay.
Yep. Automatically.
Hey, look, that means that's money that they don't have to pay Verizon.
Yep. Yeah, they got all the public ones updated out here, even the ones hanging outside, all of them. And like I said, they're turning it on in all the businesses too. So any business that has
how does it actually work? Because obviously, if a customer were to buy a new iPhone or a Galaxy or whatever phones that they're getting in the mail or in the store, how does it actually?
It's automatic.
Work
it's automatic. Wow. It's already built in. So if you actually buy it from Spectrum Mobile, it's already built in. You don't need to do anything.
So
what if you switch over though?
So you know how you get a carrier? You know how you get a carrier version for Verizon? You get a carrier version for Spectrum Mobile.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's already on.
So what if you don't? So what if you don't have the carrier version? If you have the unlocked version, will it still do that?
You got to add the credential, like we were trying to show Carlos how to do the other day. You got to add the credential, which on Spectrum it's easy. You just log into the app and hit add Wi-Fi credential. You're done.
Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Brandon.
So does it show the Wi-Fi symbol or does it show the 5G symbol?
No, it shows Wi-Fi because it's Wi-Fi.
So if I disable Wi-Fi, it will go to Verizon. Does that work or what?
I think by default it will turn it on if it sees it, but I think you can disable that too. Which remember, these are not tech customers signing up for these services. They're not going to be looking at all that. They're just going to use the phone.
Oh, they don't care.
They're just going to use the phone.
Does Spectrum Mobile have Wi-Fi calling?
Of course. Who doesn't have Wi-Fi calling now? Oh, I know. AT&T. If you don't use a phone that they approve of, AT&T.
Oh,
yeah, yeah. But the problem is, your mama comes home with the busted OnePlus 2 and tries to get Wi-Fi calling.
Every other network works fine. It's just AT&T, sir.
Just
But
saying.
No,
that's-
do you think Verizon and Xfinity Mobile will ever have roaming in Mexico and Canada included in the plans?
Well, the problem with that is that Verizon already has shitty roaming.
But like,
Hey, look, they the bougie network, man. They don't
Let's
care
just
nothing
be
about Canada.
real. Let's just be real. Verizon's roaming stuff is trash. And the MVNOs are gonna be that much better. They're gonna have to go out there and shake some hands and some ass to get some roaming deals in Mexico. Verizon don't even care. Like literally everybody's roaming in Mexico is better than Verizon's. That's sad.
Bro, don't you only get 1 gig or half a gig?
Half a gig a day.
Yeah, half a gig a day.
You could blow that in with 1-speed test.
Exactly.
It won't even finish it.
Which is why I will always have me a secondary line.
All right, here you go, guys.
You'll get you'll get that
No.
stinky line.
No, I ain't getting nothing stanky. Not a stanky leg. Not a stanky nothing.
Do the stanky leg. Do the
Dude,
stanky
these
leg.
Pixel Buds Pro are probably gonna have the same crap. Do they have a freaking EQ?
We don't
all
know.
I'm saying is you can't have premium pricing and be missing all the premium features. That's what's wrong with Samsung.
But people will still buy that shit no radio. I mean, look at the AirPods.
I ain't never seen a person in the wild with a damn Google Bud in their ear.
I had one. I had
I didn't
this
even
one.
know that was
I
a
actually
thing.
bought this one right here that's on the screen. I bought those. They were okay, but like I said, the problem I run into is I need an independent, and they don't work. When they were in this setup, they didn't work separate of each other.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this: if you listen to music, okay, most of even the high end buds, straight out the box, they are tame. I mean tame. But in the high end sector, when you go and start adjusting them, they go from tame to the sound system from hell. Like my JBLs will literally you'll feel like you're in a freaking car with 215s in the trunk. I can go that far, or I can tame them back. You can't do that with none of these other buds, bro. They're tame and tame. That's their only speeds.
No radio. What do you recommend for a person that actually loves to listen to music and they just want the best quality?
So quality. So you got two different music listeners. You got the guy that wants to have the sound system, meaning I want it to sound like I'm in a car with a sound system. That's not necessarily quality. Not necessarily.
No, that's what you call just want to be loud.
Yeah, you want them loud and powerful, okay? And then you got the guy that just wants straight quality. If you want straight, unadulterated quality, I hate to tell you this, if you're going true wireless, you got to go Sennheiser or Bowers and Wilkins. You got to go all the way to the high end. Nothing under $200. You got to go all the way.
So you're looking at what, 6, 7 for them?
No. The Bowers and Wilkins are what, $399, but you can catch them on sale for like $299. You can get the Sennheiser Momentums for like $250, I think, right now. And there is a new brand out there that I'm going to buy that they're saying is giving Bowers and Wilkins a run for the money.
No, you should do an unboxing.
Oh yeah, I might do an unboxing when I get them because I'm definitely going to grab them, that new brand that's out. But I was actually going to buy a pair of Bowers and Wilkins, but nobody had them in stock.
What was the brand? What's the brand's name?
Oh man, let me get them. Let me pull them up. Because
I have video.
It's called Mitchell.
Aussie Carter.
Here we go.
And even he said, like, yo, these are giving the Bowers and Wilkins a run for the money.
So no, really,
one more Evo. One more Evo. They're new. Like they were still shipping people kits to test them in the last 30 days.
Oh dang.
Yeah. They're called the One More Evos. I want to try them.
Oh shit.
But like Sennheiser Momentum. And if you don't want to spend over $200, I would say like the JBL Pro, what is it? JBL Tour Pros, as far as sound quality. But here's the other problem though. When you get in that range around $200, you either sacrifice call quality or you sacrifice audio quality. And that's crappy, bro. Like you can't get both in that range, usually.
But now, why is that a problem? Because I mean, voice is audio also. So why? Why are they? Why is it one or the other?
Because when they start spending money to develop a product, they either put it all into the sound quality or they put it into the call quality. That's why.
And those two things aren't conducive of each other. So, for example, if you're in a phone call, right, you don't need booming bass in a phone call.
That's true.
Oh, hell no.
So if you get in a phone call, but you got booming bass headphones on, that phone call sounds ridiculously terrible.
Yeah.
See what I'm getting at? So, I mean, obviously, they could probably implement something like, well, when you're in a phone call, the EQ changes. Something like that, you know? The higher end ones will do that. When I say higher, I'm talking about 200, 300, like Bowers and Wilkins.
Plus like the Sony WH-1000 XM3s.
Plus the Bowers and Wilkins have a feature that is amazing. The actual charging case will act as a Bluetooth adapter in the event you want to use a device that doesn't have Bluetooth.
So you're telling me, oh no, these are the ones that, what's his name? Flossie Carter reviewed.
Yes. Yes.
Oh shit, so he's like, bro, on the airplane, I just put it right next to it and automatically uses my Bluetooth headphones.
Yes.
Like,
you can plug them into anything. So if the device you're using to play from, like an airplane, doesn't have, obviously the airplane don't have Bluetooth. But if you want to watch the movie and hear it, you just plug the case into the freaking airplane and bam, Bluetooth.
And how much is this?
$399.
Oh,
wait, so is that hi-fi or what?
Yes.
Yes. Now, do you lose sound quality because of that?
No.
How?
But I doubt you're playing hi-fi from the airplane, Ashay.
What do you mean, then?
Yo,
I'm watching my 4K porn on the airplane.
On an airplane, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, you know damn well. Hell, them airplane monitors barely work half the time. A little touchscreen be malfunctioning.
Yeah, because some little kid don't punch it like 85 times during a flight.
Bro, the last time I was flying Delta, I was just on Delta back in, what was it, March last year? And the freaking, like, half the damn touchscreens on the plane weren't working. The airline, a flight attendant had to keep going back up to, like, the server room and reset them to get people to work.
So, but I mean, people use AirPods on the planes anyway.
They got to have some way to get Bluetooth. I'm talking if you're using the plane, not your phone. If you're using the plane, Brandon, there's no Bluetooth built in on the plane. What are you talking about?
You can't use Bluetooth on the plane?
There ain't no Bluetooth on the plane. I'm saying, no, I didn't say you can't use Bluetooth. I'm saying the plane don't have Bluetooth.
The plane screens.
The TV on the plane don't have Bluetooth, Brandon.
Brandon, the plane, boss, the plane.
The plane, man, the plane.
But I want to communicate with the pilot.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, Lord.
Here you go.
Here he goes.
Instead of a turban, he gonna have on a damn sombrero trying to hijack a plane.
What's up, Holmes?
Wait. No, but like for Bruno Radio, like the ones you're talking about, like, is that blue? So that's Bluetooth on. I mean, that's you can get hi-fi.
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah, you can get. I'm saying you can get hi-fi on other things. I'm just saying what's special about that case is it also acts as a Bluetooth adapter for non-Bluetooth compatible devices. If you got a CD player from 1996, you can plug the charging case for the earbuds into the CD player, and now the CD player has Bluetooth. You see what I'm saying?
I see what I'm saying.
No, but I'm talking
and that
about,
should be
like,
a super feature.
If I'm wanting to listen to something on Apple Music and I have a lossless on or Amazon HD or whatever, I could listen to that shit in HD or whatever.
No, your headphones have to be lossless. Apple don't support that. The Apple headphones, I think only the AirPods Max might support it, but even then, it's not even LDAC. Actually, even they don't support it. Yeah, they don't support it. Apple hasn't implemented that. That's why I keep going back into the whole argument of, like, these people charge premium rates and miss out on premium features. To me, if your headphones are over $150, they should have.
So then, how do you actually get? So then, how the hell do you actually get losses on?
So
Apple
LDAC, LDAC compatible, which is not fully lossless, but it's as close as you're getting. It's 900 kilobits per second bit rate.
Because the last time I heard that the only way how you could get lossless audio through Apple, well, one of the ways is to use those wired pods.
No, LDAC. Non-Apple headphones that support LDAC. There's another way. Now, iPhone, I don't even think iPhone supports LDAC. Do it? Does it?
You would know better than me.
Let's find out. Let's do our research. Yes, iPhone doesn't have LDAC. So Apple don't even support it, even if you bought LDAC headphones.
Oh shit!
So you know what Apple wants to do? They want to make their own freaking audio codec to get around it, because instead of adopting LDAC, which would be them playing nice, they want to make their own codec. So now you got to buy Apple earphones to get losses on the iPhone. This is the kind of games they play.
So you're telling me that Apple is trying to be a closed garden?
Yes, Apple's trying to make their own codec for lossless. They're working on it right now, Brandon. This is a known thing.
So when I listen to Coldplay on 192,
that's not lossless. That's not lossless. Huh? 192 ain't lossless.
No, it's high res.
Lossless is not. So lossless in Bluetooth, in the Bluetooth standard, is 990 kilobits per second.
Okay.
Yeah. In Bluetooth. Now, lossless in audio in general, way higher. But as far as as close as we can get in Bluetooth right now is 990 kilobits, something like that. Which is what Ashley has a pair of Sonys that do it.
Oh yeah, mine does lossless technically, or whatever.
They do LDAC because Sony developed LDAC. They were first, and then other companies are adopting it. Apple's like, no, we're gonna run away and do our own thing.
So what's the point of Apple even doing lossless?
Because they can't. Once again, they can't keep premium pricing stuff and be missing features. You see what I'm talking about? So what I'm saying is, when you talk a big game and you want to charge $300, $400, $500 for headphones, and then you don't even support the high-end stuff, it's like, why would I pay that much money for a device that can't do high-end audio? And even Apple knows this.
Because it has the Apple logo.
Yeah, they have to support it now, or they just look like, or just, once again, we go back to the Apple sheep argument. It's the same argument.
Oh, that's for another time.
Yeah. And so that's why I say eventually, from what I've heard, Apple is working on their own codec because they don't want to adopt LDAC. Same old Apple. We got USB-C. They went Lightning. You know, it's the same thing.
No, really. So Spectrum gonna start giving away them Apple sticks to them customers.
We don't give away nothing. We don't give away nothing, sir. We'll let you make some payments on it. Look.
Add that, staple that to your bill.
$5 a month. You pay it until it's paid off. 20 months. $5.
No radio. Is Spectrum gonna do
radio
rewards?
Rewards for what?
Like Comcast does.
Oh, you know they're doing like free stuff for Comcast.
Explain. What did you getting free from Comcast? Let me know what I'm missing out on.
Hold on, let me share my screen.
Quick question. Oh fuck, I forgot my question.
Oh snap.
I feel like I'm all 90 years old.
Enjoy mix of special perks and experiences for being a customer. Xfinity Rewards.
2 hours, 12 minutes.
Yep. We gotta keep it long term like this on every Sunday, bro.
So how long are we going, guys?
Until everybody gets bored.
Okay.
Which is gonna be approximately 10:30 because I say so.
Okay.
Well, shoot, my stomach says so because I'm hungry, and
I
don't have the luxury of having good cooked food waiting for me as soon as I get home.
That's why you gotta be the cook, man.
Oh, dog, I know how to do ramen noodles.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, hell.
Oh, yes.
Hell no, that shit is
good. Good old, the good pack ramen noodles too.
Oh, these are rewards. Seen two in theaters for less. Oh, let's go watch a movie that's been out for months. Let's go watch that with these rewards.
You got silver, gold, platinum, what? Diamond.
What status are you, Brandon?
So basically, the longer you stay with them, the more perks you get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they got to give you some for all them fees they charge you.
Oh yeah, I remember my question. So no radio. No radio. When you're doing like when Spectrum's doing the device payment plan for $5 a month for the Apple TV, you have to pay the tax, right?
No, the tax gets paid up front, and it's like
okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it ends up being like $18 or something, like nothing.
Yeah, for the tax. Yeah. Same thing here in Jersey. You have to pay the tax up front.
Yeah.
Is there a state that you don't have to pay the tax up front? You can do the tax monthly.
Don't get me lying.
You,
Don't get me telling lies.
I don't know.
Listen, I'm about to order a second Apple TV. Because mine's about to be paid
Why
off.
are you going to torture yourself, sir? You already having problems with the first one.
Because I can. Dude, I already got, look. I only have 2 Apple TVs now, okay? I got 2 Roku Ultras and like 5 Roku Stick and then 5 Roku Expresses. I need to match my Apple game on my streaming device.
Does anyone want to buy it?
Even though the remote sucks like crap.
Yo, look, my thing is I'm looking. I'm probably gonna buy the little Google stick just to see how it works.
We know the Google Chromebook stick.
Yeah.
Leave me alone, sir. Okay, Chrome is good.
No, radio.
It might not
provider
be.
we mess with.
Brandon, I'm ready for you to show me what perk that you used.
Huh?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to see.
You asked me if Spectrum was going to get like these perks or points or whatever. I want to know what was usable. What was actually usable in it. I don't want some shit that's like T-Mobile Tuesday is useless now.
Comcast actually gives you free movies one day per month. I mean, like a coupon, a free movie from any random movie you want. So that's better than going to Redbox.
Ooh.
What's Redbox?
Did you just say Redbox? Did you just say that?
Yes.
Did you really just say Redbox?
Yeah.
What in the 2010 crap?
No,
did you just spill on the floor in this room?
Huh?
Don't nobody but freaking crackheads and the homeless people go to Redbox.
Oh, Brandon. Not Brandon. No, radio. Don't be
Maybe
like
I'm
that,
being
sir.
too
You're offending crackheads and homeless peoples everywhere. We don't do
I'm
that
just
here,
saying,
okay?
you can smoke crack and watch a
They
streaming
lives
service.
matter
You did.
too.
Watch a streaming service.
Thank you, Brandon.
Just because you smoke crack don't mean you got to be using a
matter.
DVD player right now. Because have you ever tried to watch a Blu-ray?
Oh God,
it's actually
tried
to do
what Blu-ray looks like.
It is a pain in the side. It takes
it
forever.
Literally takes longer to load it than to open the box and stick it into your damn drawer.
You'd be better off streaming a 4K movie on an 8 megabit connection than watching a Blu-ray. Okay.
Let me look. I could literally unwrap a DVD and stick it in the tray and hit play faster than you can get the thing to hit play. It's literally loading like all the elements.
Film just to start a Hollywood movie in 3 countries faster than you can load a Blu-ray and edit it and have it ready faster. I will never, ever watch a Blu-ray again in my life. I'm sorry, can't do it.
Brandon, you're not giving us the perks of being a Comcast user.
I watched one Blu-ray. You know what Blu-ray it was?
What's that?
Glistening in the moonlight, glistening, glisten, sparkle, sparkle.
Oh God, no, you didn't watch that movie,
yes,
did
you?
I
did with my baby mama back in the day. I watched the part 2 on Blu-ray, and it was the most painful, excruciating experience in my life.
Yo, just the damn movie itself was excruciating for me.
On a PS3 with the Blu-ray drive. PS3. I said, yo, I'm about to rent. I got a Blu-ray drive. I ain't never used it. I'm about to rent that movie on Blu-ray from the Redbox.
Yo, I did it. I did the same thing with my PS3. I got the Avatar. The
Last Airbender.
No, not that. No.
Avatar.
The Avatar.
The OG. Yes.
The Avatar. I got that and did it, and it. I mean, my TV, granted, was not like 4K at the time. I think Blu-ray was at least 1080p.
Bro, I was watching Blu-ray when there was no 4K TVs, and it was still taking forever to load. I would hate to watch one on 4K.
Oh, I'd kill myself.
I would hate to try to load a 4K Blu-ray. The damn TV's over there shooting itself. Please stop. Please.
No.
The Blu-ray player running hot. Them having to throttle itself down.
No, Ray, you remember when them 8300s used to make a lot of noise?
Oh God, here he go to Ace. Look, Brandon with his ancient 8300 references. The Australopithecus 8300.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey,
Arachidus Broadnius 8300.
Bro, they used to make so much noise when you recorded something.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, look, well, here you go. The crocodile hunter is looking for the cable boxes in the urban environment. You have here. She's a beauty.
Look at her bloke. She's got a beautiful clock on her. Oh, crikey. Look at that clock. Crikey, look. If you look closely, you can see she's got composite component out, HDMI out, coaxial out.
Wow.
She's got every connection, mate.
Hey, Brandon, you're gonna be labeled our cable hunter. Yes, you're gonna our cable box hunter.
I'm the enforcer.
Gonna be him wrestling with a freaking 8300 and a coax cable come out the back.
Yes. Hey, you know what's gonna kill him? A fiber. A punk-ass fiber is gonna kill him.
Hey, a fiber will take you out.
I'm just saying, man. Look, think about it. The crocodile hunter wrestled with crocodiles and got taken out by a punk-ass stingray.
No. Brandon gonna get took out by Apple streaming stick. That's what he gonna get taken out by.
Lord.
Comcast shows up. You gotta let go of your box, Brandon. Not my X1.
No, radio on the cool. When do you think the cable networks are gonna realize that we need to shut down our channels?
They already realize it. What you talking?
They realize it now. The only problem is old people is blocking it.
They got their they done built a wall like Trump's border with their walkers and canes.
Oh man. I'm telling you, they're sitting there literally waiting to flip the switch. Like they really just sitting there waiting to flip the switch, ready to go. And it's somebody's throwing a cane at the dude driving by, talking about, "Give me back my lifetimes.
You will not replace us. You will not replace us."
Have y'all ever heard of this one?
Which one?
Friendly or whatever it's called.
Man, I've never heard of that. What is this?
That's only $6.
They're probably that. You know what that is? You know what that probably is? The Hello
for old people.
That is the black wireless of streaming, sir.
Oh no.
Puppy
they
wireless.
have A&E, Hallmark, History, Lifetime,
Look,
Lifetime Movie Network, the Weather Channel.
Like 6 months, you're gonna find out they were an illegal company.
No, this is real radio.
For now.
Somehow, some way, they bootleg themselves to get A&E.
No, this is the A&E channels are not worth that much.
Oh, ain't no channel.
If you're a Walking Dead fan, it is.
They have they don't have AMC.
Oh man, I'm ready for the BBC cable network streaming platform to come out.
It ain't got
nothing but BET and
they're on Roku.
It's gonna be BET, Oprah Winfrey Network, everything Byron Allen owns. It's gonna be on black.
They're at BBC. Oh girl, you nasty.
Now there is black streaming services out there. They are out there. And they do original content.
They probably only work on the Fire Sticks.
They do no. They work on multiple devices, but they only do like black content original.
Oh, you get the preview.
They only work in urban environments.
Urban environments. It hadn't been one of Roz.
So really the basic one is $7.
All Black TV. It's called All Black TV. Look it up. All BLK. It's pretty much all original content. They don't.
Why is Verizon trash in the house?
Yeah, it's all originals, and that's
you
what.
Said, why does Verizon trash?
They used to be called WeTV Plus.
Yeah, why are they trash in the house? But when you go outside the house, it's amazing. But then AT&T says we don't give a fuck if you're in the house or outside the house. We're giving you that 100 down.
Wait, what?
It's gotta be the radio band that's reaching you, man. So
but
you say AT&T. So you say AT&T is reaching better inside your home than Verizon is?
Yeah, but it's on the same tower.
Yeah, it's the
but different
the
heights.
frequency is being used.
Frequency and height on the tower.
AT&T's at the bottom, Verizon's on top.
You said what band?
I'm saying that Verizon doesn't penetrate better. When I'm outdoors, I get the 100. When I'm outside my house, I get the 100.
But there's another thing you got to realize too. Are they all pointing their sectors exactly the same?
That's another problem.
They don't do that. Yeah, I'm telling you, they don't do that. I can ride around towers here, and they're not even aiming their sectors the same, and that's because their grid may be different. So remember, every sector is pointed based on where the next tower is, not based on where the people are, because they're trying to cover all the area. So like from where I'm at, the sector doesn't point to me. That's why my Verizon partially sucks in my house. Still get service, it still penetrates, but the sector ain't pointed at me at all. It's one pointed the opposite direction of me, and there's one pointing west of me, and then one pointing southwest of me. None of them point at me. So both T-Mobile and AT&T point directly at me on that same site.
It's something weird you see especially when you're driving by a tower. You're like, why is that one cockeyed compared to the other one?
Because it's based on their grid. Yeah. So if they don't build the exact same grid, they wouldn't ever have the exact same sector pointing the same way. So,
well, that's why Europe theirs is better. They pretty much say you will face this way, and that's it.
Did you know Capital One has an autogator car that'll help you buy cars on the internet?
An autogator car?
No, I forgot what it was, but it was an ad, and it said it helps you buy cars. Capital One now helps you buy cars on the internet.
Capital One helped me do nothing.
What do you mean, bro? Help you buy a car? Because that's what you need Capital One to do.
I got their saver card. It's pretty good. I get a lot of money back on it. It's not too bad.
No, really, is that only CBRS and no millimeter wave?
Yeah, ain't no millimeter wave.
Yeah, there's no millimeter wave there.
And you probably still get 700 down if it ain't congested.
I was only getting about 350, almost 400.
Hey, you in Houston though? That's good.
That's amazing, bro.
You in Houston, sir?
And that was on LTE.
Was that at a shopping center?
Yeah, that's LTE.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
That's in the shopping center too? Yeah.
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
Near a hospital where T-Mobile has no coverage inside. There's a mall, there's Best Buy, there's Targets.
Oh yeah. Also, if you ever go to a hospital in Jersey, just pray that T-Mobile has service. Just
we don't
pray.
have that hospital doesn't have service.
We don't have no
literally
problems
have to use Wi-Fi.
I got service in hospitals.
I do too.
Oh, me.
We don't have none of those problems here whatsoever.
I had service. My mom had service.
I had service in the medical center, but that's not the medical center.
The Texas Center? That's where my mom
was.
Yeah,
the Texas Medical Center, yeah.
Bro, I was in the morgue at a hospital in the basement and still had signal on me. Don't ask.
AT&T and Verizon have a DAS system.
No.
But T-Mobile doesn't, and there's no service. And you wonder why don't they have a DAS?
Who did you have in the Texas Medical Center, though?
T-Mobile.
Really?
Yeah, they work at MD Anderson. They have DAS systems, and then they have DAS systems inside the malls too. Sprint even had a DAS system in that damn hospital, and when I went back, T-Mobile did not work.
Yeah, we have a shared site about a half a mile from my local hospital, so everybody works fine in the hospital, all of them.
Bro, even RF Wave said that in California, in the Central Valley, the hospital, and even my friend was there. She said she did not have no service.
No,
when
you
I
know
told
what,
RF
Brandon?
Waves about it, he said that tower burned down and they never put service on it again.
Yeah, he told us about that site. He did tell us about a site that burned down because the bums caught it on fire. And it happened more than once, didn't it?
But you know what? Check this out. You know that a lot of those are agreements that they have with just the company, and they don't translate over to another
bullshit.
Company. No. Look at what happened with Best Buy and Sprint. like Sprint was in Best Buy stores, but then they had like T-Mobile did not go into the stores until they negotiated an old new deal to go into Best Buy.
But they didn't want to go in the stores. That's the problem.
No,
if they don't want to go in the store, no, they did not.
They
There was an article.
Go inside the store.
There was an article that they didn't want to go in the stores.
They're in the stores now.
But they had to go in the store. Do you know why? You know why? Because you can't be the top 3 carriers and not be in there.
And not be in there.
You can't do it. It won't work.
So here's the thing. So here's the thing. A lot of these could end up being contract type things where they're like, well, that brand could be happily sit over there, but guess what? You don't get the rights to do it.
Do your Best Buy still have a Samsung Center in them? Where you guys are?
The last time I was in the Best Buy, yeah, it had one. Yeah,
they just got rid of ours.
Wow.
Yeah. Just got
there was a Google. I went to one
dedicated Samsung guy there with all the Samsung stuff. They had their own whole section.
You know what it is, no Raider? You know why they probably got rid of them? Because they're getting ready to put furniture inside of Best Buy stores.
Oh hell! Hey, Keon.
Yeah,
I know something you'll like.
What's that?
Google puts a dedicated Chrome salesperson in my Walmart.
Oh hell, that is so.
Swear to God, there's the guy that literally gets paid to sit in my Walmart and talk to people about Chromebooks. He sits in there and he's in a wheelchair. That's what he does all day.
Hey,
I
like
cool,
it. I like it.
But they're so damn cheap that you don't even need them there. No radio.
Yes, that's the truth.
Yeah, but that's why you think they gotta have somebody to sell it. They gotta make somebody need it.
No radio, but that's like
they were so great at selling stuff.
You need a sales
look.
For the great.
I'm telling you, you know how you know the sales pitches you end up using for it. You don't need virus scans, and boom, they'll fly off the shelf.
Yet, if they get popular, they're in the same boat as everybody else, sir.
That's true.
Remember, the whole wave Apple rode about being secure is based on nobody having Apple computers. As soon as people started getting Apple computers, here comes all the hacks.
When I was at Verizon, I had a Google rep. He would come in, he'd be like, "How many Google phones do you have?" I'll say, like, "How many I have?" And he'd be like, "All right." And he would just run out. He would just run out the store.
All of them that you gave
us.
Every single one you gave us this month. That's how many, because we ain't sold none.
Yep. And my thing is, he just ran out the store. He just asked one question and then run out the store.
He stole the phone. That's why.
Look, he said, "How many you got? How many did you send me?" That's the answer.
Oh man.
I have a question for you guys.
What's up?
Who do you think is going to be the next Hello Mobile? Who do you think is going to get picked
up? Who?
Hello Mobile ain't even Hello Mobile. Who cares?
No. I mean, it was a joke. Who do you think is going to get raided next?
Who's going to get raided? But Hello Mobile is still in business. They're still in business even after the raid. So,
I mean, in general, who do you think is going to get?
No one, because they're going to learn from Hello Mobile.
Hey, learn from your predecessors, man.
Oh man.
Hey, look, why do you think everybody slam on brakes when they see a speed camera? Everybody learn from somebody else.
Look, at this point, Keon, they could have just told y'all, look, even though they stopped using the cameras in most places, they could have just told you they were still on. Everybody would have still slowed down.
They still will. Yo, there's a section of DC where they put them up there so often that people just slam on brakes before they even get to it. And I'll be like, "Yo, why don't you just set your cruise control and call it a day?"
Yeah, I have to say, put a dummy camera up. Go to Harbor Freight and get one of them dummy cameras and put them on the intersection.
Yo, when I did the red light cameras, man, people would literally shoot at these cameras. I would come back to one of my cameras, yo, and they got a bullet hole in it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, "Yo, why are y'all out here shooting these cameras?"
People was tripping.
That's why I love Jersey. No cameras.
It's in Texas. It's illegal to use cameras.
We don't have them either. Too many lawsuits came from them.
Look,
our red light cameras in Houston are disabled. So
I understand something. Here's the thing. The problem is not enough people feel the pain, because I'm telling you, when you have your loved one get killed by somebody running on a light and it could have been prevented, you standing up going, "What the hell?" Everybody else is the ones that want to be caught. They don't want to be caught doing wrong.
Hold up, Edmund.
They're pretending to care,
me...
though, Edmund. The government's pretending to care because they don't speed limit vehicles in the first place. So they can play that game all they want, but you can buy a car right now and do 200 miles an hour, and there ain't nowhere in the U.S. where that's legal.
But my thing is, how is the speed limit camera preventing shit besides giving tickets?
They prevent it.
Slow down.
It makes people slow down. Yeah. Hey, look. Here's the thing. Like here in PG County where I live, right? They put their speed cameras just outside of construction zones because people will still be flying down the road and fly through a construction zone, right? And normally, like let's say the lanes will shift or something. Man, understand something. People be flying through these construction zones, getting ready to kill the construction workers sitting out there behind. Look, they gotta have like 4 vehicles with like those bumper guards just to try to save their own life.
Yep.
Because they're doing 90 through a construction zone.
Yep.
Like, come on, man. Look, me personally, I feel differently, even though I don't work for that company no more. Like, I think that there's no reason for you to be speeding. Set your cruise control, call it a day.
Yeah.
Like, why are you driving 90? Because you don't got enough adventures in your life? Fuck that.
Well, that's like this, Ashay. If you're saying it's no different than saying, hey, don't drive drunk. You saying that everybody should just be able to drive drunk?
No, but I'm just saying that
how is it preventing anything? It's the same argument. It's making people make a decision. Is how it's preventing it. So if you had 100 people going to drive to that same spot, at least 50 of them were like, I probably should slow down because of that camera. They're not thinking about the life they might take, but they are thinking about that freaking camera and that ticket. So if you just get half of them and slow down, it helps. But I would argue the majority of them cameras, the people who are actually getting caught, are people who don't live locally. I would bet money on it because they don't know the camera's there.
DC makes a lot of their revenue from people who do not live in the area.
Don't live in the area.
A lot of people.
Yeah. So all the locals, I guarantee you, all them locals, all of them slowed down after that camera got.
Oh, they do.
Because all it took.
It doesn't take long.
Yeah, it doesn't take long. All of a sudden, everybody's slow.
You be wondering why
and the news blew it up. The news media is like, camera's been issuing tickets. Watch your tails. They did it. The local news.
But that person from Ohio come into DC and get like 15 of them before they go back home.
Yeah.
You like, what are these tickets that's coming? Why are these things coming in the mail?
Yeah. So they definitely slow people down. Now, my freaking town, oh God, my town's retarded. My local town speed limit on a four lane traffic with a turning lane, the speed limit's still 35.
Oh, your town's fucked up.
And it's because I'm gonna tell you why. The town's so little, if you blink, you miss it. So I think they're trying to purposely slow traffic that hoping you'll stop and spend some money.
Don't you wanna come to our local cafe?
Yeah, because both towns on the neighboring sides of it, both of those towns have 45 through there. And just this little crack hole town's got 35. Like,
that's the reason. That's the reason why, like, going south to like Myrtle Beach from eastern North Carolina, they did that long bypass around all those little towns, because it literally take you longer to slow down from 55, 60 than it would for you to do the bypass. Like, it's stupid. And those small towns, they generate revenue by you speeding.
Yep. And I'm gonna tell you, my town is where everybody used to get tickets. Because I'll tell you, when I worked for an organic produce company, I didn't live here, but I knew this town. I worked for that company, and we had a guy from New York that was one of our delivery drivers, and he had to run to Charlotte one day. So he comes running through this little town, and he gets a ticket. He comes back to the office. He's pissed. God damn it. He said, man, I got a ticket. I said, let me guess. You got a ticket at such and such. Man, how you know that? Everybody do. Because it doesn't make sense. Your nature tells you the speed limit goes straight from 55 to freaking 45. And look, the 45 is like 1,000 foot. Like, no joke, 1,000 foot, you get to do 45, drop right down 35. No one pays attention. They got it set up perfect so people speed right through the little town and get pulled. And hell, the cop ain't got about Barney Fife officers with a damn bullet in their front shirt pocket.
That's a shame.
But that's why everybody uses Waze.
But this was
man. That doesn't work.
Oh,
Yes, it
this is
does.
before
That doesn't
Waze.
work, man. Dog, that thing will get you in trouble because you'll start slowing down in random spots because they move them around.
Yeah, if the cop moves and nobody updates it, you don't even know he's gone. So you slow down for nothing. I see it all the time.
But hey, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and we'll keep having the conversation going, man.
It's been real, guys.
It's been real, everybody. Sorry I wasn't there that much.
Everybody tune in next week. Watch the replay if you wasn't here on the live, and we're gonna be back next week.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Yes, sir.
Have a good one.